Okay, I think we are live. Let me go ahead and plug in the link and go ahead, my channel. Whoops, whoa, that is a huge. Okay. I'm into my own broadcast. Banners. Pin link to call in. Okay. So there's the banner. Welcome everyone. It's Autumn Equinox. I think that's what Autumn Equinox. I don't know what else to call this, but it's 2222. Just here at the truck stop on Hot Ass, Southern Bama Flow Rider line. Not too far from the Flow Rider line, but I'm her. So no one else is on live, but I is. So I thought I'd come to you. Just her at the truck stop. Not a whole hell of a lot be going on her, but here her is. So yeah, just got off the phone with Freedom Joffrey. I think he's already touchdown in his rally tomorrow, as in his post. So as the banner reads, just click the call in. Click to call in. Maybe that's what I should put. Click to call in. Click to call in. All right. Maybe I should change the banner. What if I could edit the banner? Click to call in. Click to call in. There we go. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Click to call in. Nope. Banner. Hey, what's up, Hector? You want to call in? Whoops. Click to call. There. I won't even have the scroller. I'll just say click to call in. What's going on, Hector, tonight? No one's on. Tommy ain't on. Ain't nobody on. Yeah, I have it on land portrait right now. Ain't not a whole hell of a lot be going on her. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. I was on 41 South. I don't know, Aussie, if you're on the channel. And I tried being on. My reception was shitty. And Aussie, is it true that you're like 18 hours ahead of us? Because I called in 3 a.m. Central Standard Time, and he was at 9 p.m. his time. I'm like, dang. So that's, oops. That's Aussie chiming in, Milkshake. So thanks for tuning on in on Aussie. So thank you for that. Thank you. One Milkshake. So I'm just over here at the truck stop. As I said, it's kind of filling up, whatever. One Milkshake. So Aussie says one Milkshake. All right. Well, welcome aboard. You two, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to click to call in. I like that. I like how I have that click to call in. It's a lot better than click the pin link because you already see the link. I think I should have it pinned. Is it right there? So that's me or what have you. So so it is the autumnal equinox, just to give you folks a little bit. It's when the sun is directly above the equator. I saw in Florida hanging on with the Aussies. So when I called in at 3 a.m. this morning, he was at 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, damn, can you imagine an American and an Australian trying to date? It's like they'd be on such opposite ends of the clock. It'd be like, dang. But every time I call his ass, it's a bad reception. I'm like, shit, I'm not going to stay awake or wake up early just to, yeah. Is Milkshake. Oh, what's up, Milkshake? So it's Milkshake. All right. I like that banner. Click to call in. So not a whole hell of a lot, unless you want to talk about how we're going to be in World War III with Russia. And we is. The election going on tonight with 4 different regions that identify more with Russia than they do with Ukraine, I'm sorry. So you want to talk about World War III? We're going to be a nuclear world war, which we is. especially with that guy in the White House. So, uh, whatever it is you guys want to talk about Milkshake, talk about Australia. Um, yeah, this is a listener-driven show. It's not mostly about me. I guess it could be if I wanted to. Yeah, not a whole hell of a lot going on with me. I just thought I'd tune in and guess. Looks like a guest, Hector. And we are about to bring on board Hector on the line. What's going on, Hector?
So,
what's going on? I got you on speakerphone. I don't have my earbuds in, but yeah, it's the first time you're on the show, man. I've never had you on the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that Milkshake is here on the program, here on the channel, here ever since I StreamYarded, because I haven't done shit with this channel except for StreamYard. I don't do nothing with this channel, man. I don't do nothing. Maybe I'll find something, but what am I staring at? I'm staring at a bunch of trucks. Trucks. Yeah. Change your chair. Brown. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Michael Brown? Michael Brown in the house. So there's a Mr. Chatterbox Milkshake. So there were a couple Michael Browns. Wasn't Michael Brown in charge of Hurricane Katrina under Bush? And he was also a football player for the Bears. So I don't know which Michael Brown that is. Yeah, pretty common name, though, Michael Brown. So welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Don't have a hole. I guess I could turn it sideways. There we go. Oops. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Chatterbox.
There we go. That's much better. That is much better. Now you can definitely see. Okay. Getting scans done. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. So welcome to the show there, Michael Brown. I don't know how you get those weird things over the Aussie. You have the weird things over the letters there. But anyway, thank you for coming on to the show. I'll make sure to subscribe to you as I do with everyone who comes on board here. So want to thank you for tuning in, whatever you guys want to talk about. And I'm glad Hector's with us on the program. This is first time ever calling into the show. I've seen him before. I'm on his channel a lot. So, yeah. Anything in particular you want to talk about, Hector? It's okay if you doesn't.
I don't talk much, so.
Yeah. It is pretty slow. Michael Brown. I didn't know. Just testing. I got you. Yeah. Okay. No, she's all right in the hospital, but yeah. I haven't walked too much around this truck stop to see what's going on. I did grocery shop a little bit. Yeah, there's just a truck. So supposedly the election tonight in the 4 disputed areas, is gonna. I don't even think they have polling places. It's gonna be at midnight tonight. So
yeah,
we're gonna see Russian planes in the sky. We'll see nukes because their election is basically they're just ballot harvesting. So instead of U-Haul and Hector and Prince Tracy, what's up, Tracy? Tracy Cooper and the Heezy. Tracy Cooper, okay. U-Haul and Hector. So thank you. That's Tracy in the house there. Want to thank you for tuning in. And as I said, not a whole hell of a lot. And one of the things I wanted to make a point is that I'll be watching the Trump rally tomorrow on Rumble with Freedom Joffrey. He hasn't been online because he's been striked already. It's NC to talk over it nonstop. No, that's Jeff Ellis. That you mix there with Aussie. So you ever in any of his chats, Brett Boiler, what have you? Yeah, he's the one you're talking about, not me. So, I don't know if I should get my earbuds here. Hold on. Let me get my earbuds so I can hear you folks.
All right.
I'll try to have it so I'll put my phone down so you don't see what truck I'm in. But all right, let me go ahead. You have to charge it pretty soon. But this is just a truck stop. I know that's. Well, I don't have to tell you what those are. All right. Anyway, yeah. 29. Oh, this thing. Tracy Cooper. I think this is the first time, Tracy, you've been here on the channel. So welcome. 7 people. Oh my God. It's a lot of you folks up in here. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Tracy, Michael Brown. Michael Brown says moist. And hi, Tracy from Aussie Aussie. So cool. Yeah, those are the shoes. And then, so let me get my, maybe I'll just do a few laps around the truck stop. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, my phone running low on battery anyway. Dang. Talking about Hector. It's hard to get a word. Yeah, Hector's definitely the talkative type. You're right. You can't get a word out with him. Let me go ahead. Get my second here.
Oh boy.
Okay. Boop. Yeah. Do I have my whoops? I'll just put you down here for a quick second. I gotta get my okay. Oops. Okay. Just here to get my earbuds in. All right. Chest full of Aussies at the moment. Is it really? But you subbed for a while. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, it's nothing but Aussies in here? Oh, that is so cool. Wonder why that. Wonder why my thing is so low. All right. Do an audio sound check. Can you guys hear me all right? Whoops.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Now do a sound check. Go ahead, Hector. Start talking, then I'm doing a sound check. Check. Come in, Hector.
I hear you.
Wait, hold on. I still got you on. What the hell is going on? No. Failed sound check. I don't know why this thing sucks. Okay, come in, Hector. All right, come in,
I
Hector.
hear you.
Still nothing.
Still hear you.
Give me just a second, folks. I gotta. Oh, God, this thing. This JBL, man. I know. I plan on actually doing this before it came on. So, all right. Says that gun. All right. Hold on, Hector. I'll be with you in a second.
All right.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right. You're so accommodating like that, man. That's what I like about you, man. All right. Yeah, you're a cool guy, my man. You're a cool guy. All right. Yeah. I'm glad you're on the program here. Okay. I'm going to bust out.
Oh.
Oops. Sorry about that. That's just my fire extinguisher. Just ignore that. But I guess I could do a product review. Michael. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Move your chair. Oh. I don't know what he's talking about. Move your chair. Okay.
Oh, they're picking on me.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Move your chair. I went on live before I did this equipment check. It's totally my fault. Okay. See, because I had earbuds before. Now they're retarded. I don't know why. All right. Let's see here. About to put my earbuds in, so I'll do a sound check with you in just a second, Hector. Hector,
All
you're
right.
sort of like my you're like my co-host here on the show, so it's pretty cool. It's cool having you on the show like this. Okay.
I'm the co-host. Oh boy.
Yeah, you could be like a co-host, man. Because see, unlike the other panels, I think I'll just do one guest at a time. I'll be like Wiggy, be like Wiggy Wig, where he does the show, calls in whatever. So, all right, let's see here. All right, ready to do a sound check with you in just a second. All right, let me pop this thing in. I should probably do a sip. I should do a sip. I'll do a product review. Hold on, I'll be right there. Ready to do a sound check here with Hector. All right, so we're doing.
All right.
Yeah, I know. I'm like losing viewers now doing this. Okay. Putting it in the ear. All right. Does it tell me which ear to put it in? Does it matter? Left, right. So I got this at the truck stop here. All right. About to do sound check here with Hector. Okay. Come in, Hector. Come in, Hector.
I
Go
hear
ahead. Start
you.
talking.
I hear you.
Oops. Media. No, go ahead.
I hear you.
Okay. So this was the. Yeah. I'll put my.
Okay.
Oops. I'm trying to.
Okay, now we see. And I go back to bank to pull your money out if you delete. Yep. Wait a minute, I'm by myself.
Oh yeah, I just deleted myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured out how to delete myself, huh? 20. This was like $15. Because the other ones you got to put into your USB-C. I'm like, no. It says stupid Skull Candy. I think Derek Rose advertised this. It was like $15. Just to kind of show you. Doesn't. Not sure if it 2-year warranty. Oh, it's kind of dark.
Yeah, 2 year warranty.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. Whole bunch of this other stuff that's in there too. He's back. Yeah, I is back. I am back. Yeah. They would write me a check. I wonder who that is. Nun K2. Hey, what's up, Nun K2? Go to the bank today. If you got banks going to shut down. That's what Michael Brown has to say. I think that's true. All right, so that's the inked. Yeah. So I figured out how to kick myself out of my own chat. Oh my god. All right, let me. Can you hear you? What?
Oh. Like that, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. I can hear you. You can see I'm getting Marjo. Yeah, you're seeing. Might have to go back to the truck to the charge, but that's a. But yeah, I'm just walking around. And usually. Yeah. Marjo's cool. No, I'm not wearing any socks. Okay, I'm testing out these. Probably put this back in the car. I'll use these as spare. I mean, it was only $15. This goes in your ear, you know?
Oh.
It's got the little thingy. So it's got that. Okay. You're red. Question from Aussie. Huh. Radcliffe, like isn't Radcliffe the dude from Lord of the Rings? Or no, that was Harry Potter. I'm sorry. Okay. Brandenburg, conversation going down the chain. No. I'm gonna have to tell you what those are. No problems. So I'm planning on just only being with you guys for just the hour. That's it. Although I do appreciate you being on like this, but usually when I, come to guys like this, I like to do it for now, right? Kill it. At least I can test out these earbuds. So thanks for being my sound check guy. You're my sound check guy. Yeah. 4 hours from Radcliffe. All right. No idea where Radcliffe is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. Must be somewhere in Australia or something. Huh. Yeah. Somewhere there.
Can I still hear myself?
Wait. I hope I'm not muted. Did I mute myself? No, I couldn't have. I could hear you. Yeah. No, I could hear you. That's good. That's funny. I kicked myself out of my own chat. Be like, That's so funny. Oops.
Oh,
Yeah. 4 hours on you. Yeah, I'm just walking around just showing you. Sorry if I'm making you folks dizzy. Yeah, this is just a truck stop. My holster with my little tripod now, so I'm just holding. I know.
now you're muted.
I'm muted.
No, you're not.
There's my earbud thing. Like Australia. Oh, can I not hear myself? Sound check.
Okay, now it's good.
Okay. You know what's weird is in these comments I can't comment. Like, I don't know what that is.
Kind of the same way I'm used to commenting.
Private chat? No, I don't have no private chat. See, on Restream, it'd be different. Post comment? Comment?
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Let's see what happens. All right, that's a comment.
Yeah.
You guys close then? I have no idea. They're having their own conversation. Comments? Yeah, that's me. Huh. Okay, back to this.
Yeah.
So that's comments. I wonder if then that's where I could post the link up instead of having to go to YouTube. Okay. See, I think at this place, AutoZone, they don't have the washer fluid. They don't have the washer fluid there. They're out of it. And they told me last year when I went.
You don't have washer fluid?
Well, some of them might be out because they said, well, the ports out in LA and Long Beach are delayed. So I'm like, what?
Whoa.
You got to be kidding me for washer fluid. You got to be kidding me, man. Let me bring it over to the gas prices. Whoops. Hey. Yeah. No, I won't show him on camera. Oh, this trucker look back here. He looked to be backing up. Maybe I should show him. This is a trucker looking to reverse out of his spot. Is he going in?
Yeah.
All right, he going in. He going in. It's kind of at dusk. It's still like 90 out here, man. It's beautiful. I don't care what Freedom Joffrey said about Labor Day being the end of summer. No. To be the end of no summer. I mean, maybe up where he is in New York State, yeah, maybe, but all right, let's see. 19%. Well, I might have to go back to the truck to charge. Give it 9.
Test stream. This is your first stream. Yes, not mine. His.
Aussie. Okay, this must be your first stream then, Aussie, because I've done this before, and I know it seems really amateur, and it is. Usually a lot of these are amateur. Is this my first stream? This is the first one you're in. I've been doing this. How long have I been doing this? I know it seems really amateur, but no, I've done this before. Are we in a test stream? They're all test streams. That's funny there, Aussie. It's just your first stream. No. First stream with you, maybe. First stream with you. All right. Because I don't think you've been in any of my streams before this, so there's a first stream with you, so yeah.
Where are we going to?
Now I'm about to show you the price of fuel out here in southern Alabama. Yeah. Kind of to show you. I always do this all my streams like this, even if I'm a guest on someone else's panel. Yeah, there it is. Like, yeah, we're close to 310. Yeah, pretty well. I'm looking at the diesel; it's still above 5. But where are you at, Hector? Are you in Canberra? Oh, are you in Denver or Boulder Springs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
up here is like around 4.
For unleaded.
Yep.
Oh my God, how much is diesel then?
I mean, I had to look at that one. I know it's
okay.
Like around 5. It's near 6.
I went to one truck stop in Denver, man. There's no parking there. I'm like, damn, you have to get here at like noon to find something.
Yeah, there's a lot of trucks. Right here in the center of where all the trucks come. All the traffic.
Like Dallas is. Yeah, Dallas too. Dallas is that way too. I'm trying to think what else is around here. Not a whole hell of a lot. Pizza, Denny's, a lot of junk food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's usually watching a free, but it's not on for some reason. Tracy. I know it's. I'm hardly at areas of where they get to protest. So, whoops. Yeah, I mean, let's see, doing a premiere. Yeah. But I have no idea who NG is.
Green.
I prefer live stream. Yeah, I prefer live stream too. I have no idea who MG is. Who's MG?
I don't know.
Freedom protest. If I do a freedom protest, I'll probably do it on Prism, not here. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that on Prism. As far as a protest goes, but a lot of protests are going all throughout. He's an Aussie. Okay. All right. Guess a lot of stuff going on in your continent, not here. Guess maybe over here it's a little quieter. I guess. Yeah, no, not a whole lot of action. I mean, maybe in a few weeks, come when the election season gets really hot. I guess in October. That's in a few weeks. That's in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, that's like next week. Melbourne is a Melbourne ground. Okay, he's an Aussie. Okay. Again, that's Michael Brown. Okay. Yeah, good to know that then. Learn something new every day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Oh, it looks like there's a bunch of stores over there. I just got here, so I really don't know what there is around here. So, yeah, I just got here. So this is south of Florida in I prefer live stream. Does protest. Cool. Yeah. I prefer live stream too. A lot of people like watching lives. If you do a premiere, it just comes off as edited. So yeah. But I'll have to check them out. Melbourne ground. All right, everyone. Melbourne ground. All right. Have to give him a check. See what he got going on. Yeah. Not 15. Yeah. No. Oh, boy. Phone going down. Click to call in. Halfway.
No one calls in.
What is it, Hector? Sorry.
No one calls in.
Saying something. Did we lose Hector? Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, no, I thought you were saying something. I was hearing fuzz back there.
No, I said no one calls in.
Yeah. No, well, we got you in, man. I mean, yeah, you're like the guest tonight, man. You are.
I'm like
I might as well, yeah, I might as well just I'm going to retire this. I'll call in the call-in from Hector. He's his first-time caller. Long time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, special. I'm just gonna retitle it. Black Wolf. That's so funny. Wonder if I can't go back and I'll just retitle it when I'm done with the video. I'm not gonna edit in the middle of the stream like this. No, I'm in the middle of a stream. I can't rename it already. Come on. Broadcast. Broadcast here. I'll try to retitle it. Call-in show. Special guest Hector. First time. Long-time listener. First-time caller. I'll retitle it right now. Yeah. Long time listener. First-time caller. Time caller. Should I just call you Milkshake?
Sure.
Yeah, Milkshake calls in. All right, I'm retitling it. It's a long ass title. Yeah, I'm retitling it right now. That's so fun in the middle of a stream. All right, save changes. All right. Long time listener. Milkshake calls in. Ha! All right, I renamed it. That's awesome. At GG. Oh no, I'm scrolling down. Love Deb's laughs as well. Chuckles everything. Yeah, that's awesome. Debbie, I talk about Debbie Jeffrey. I have no idea who Deb is. Yeah. Maybe Deb's one of the Aussies calling in. Yeah. So this is like, yeah, we got 2 people from the States, and then we got the rest of the audience from across the Pacific in Australia. You're like, wow. Yeah, there's like international right here. Yeah. How about that? I have no idea what's over there. I'm not going to cross the street. Yeah, just looking to see what's over there. Not a whole. I mean, it's a beautiful night here. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. 509. Humid? It is humid. So it happens when you're here in the South. Yeah. Queen Deb. Is that another channel? Queen Deb.
No.
Tim Tam Eater. What's Tim Tam? No idea what Tim.
Candy bars.
Oh, okay. I haven't got my hands on those yet. Deb Jeffrey. Okay. One of the Fam Jam. Ah, okay. Is a Tim Eater. Cool. Good to know on that one. Good to know. Whoops. I have to look on Google Map to see what's across the street there. I'm not going to walk it. There's too much traffic here already. Too much going on already. A lot of restaurants around here, though. Not unless I cross the street to check out the Checkers. I'll do that. Biscuits are Tim Tam. Is that biscuits?
Biscuits? Huh?
I thought you said there was candy. Jeffrey. Biscuits are Tim Tam. Biscuits. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, Deborah Jeffrey. I'll have to subscribe to her. I'm subscribing to everyone in the chat room. That's what I do on Tommy Temper. It's like anyone in that chat room, I'm subscribing to you. So, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if you'll probably wind up being the only caller tonight, which is cool. Because I've never had you call in before. This is like the first time I don't even think I hear much from you in Tommy's chat. Be like, yeah, I remember you from Agnes's chat. Yeah. That's different. That was Agnes's chat. I'm like running. Got really running. I had to run across the street. All right. Chinese restaurant. Okay, we got the Waffle House there. Sorry if I'm really shaky.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Is this the Checkers here? I'm trying to be as light as can be. I have subscribed to wow. Chocolate coated biscuits. Chocolate coated. Huh. I'll have to try that. Star comment. How about that? I just starred her comment. Subscribed to 535 people. My God. Is this Checkers? Checkers already? Not that I'm going to eat here soon. Or maybe. That depends.
Your fries are good.
Yeah, I love the fries. They're my favorite fries in the world. I remember these guys. I've been eating, well, not since this job, but I remember them back in '96 when I first had them. I'm like, man,
Oh
these guys
yeah.
are the ish. Yeah, that's when I first had them. I know it was a long ass time ago. Oh, no, this is the Chinese restaurant. I'm walking past the Chinese restaurant. Not getting
Oh,
that.
Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. I go, yeah, they got Chinese food here in the South. Yeah, see that? Super Canton.
Oh
It's
yeah.
probably Cantonese, yeah. Chinese food. Mm. Now, what sucked, man, is I was real desperate, man, so I wound up getting a couple of hot dogs. I knew I shouldn't have, but I did. Be like, that was a mistake, yeah. I was desperate. Yeah, sorry if I'm real shaky.
It's okay.
Yeah. I think the menu might be. Oh, the menu's not outside. Damn it. If you could. 2.
4?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 for 4.
Yeah. That's cool. They have hot dogs here.
Yeah, they might.
Nice. I fill out the receipts and get a voucher. Certainly sounds Chinese. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds Cantonese. Yeah. So that's a deal on there. Apple pie is back. Yeah. Hector, I'm gonna need for you to do me a quick favor. You want to take over the show? My phone's like ready to die, so hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, take over.
Okay, guys. Be ready for quietness.
Hector in the house. I bet you, yeah, they could probably still hear me. They just don't see me no more. So I'm in the background now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the Hector show now. It's cheap, even if it's a little. Yeah, it is. Bargain.
That's cheap, even a little more.
Yeah. What the heck on the menu for Chinese food? Yeah.
10 for.
Oh my God! Wait, but I think at BK, which is across the street, it's like $7 for a burger. I'm like, what a ripoff!
What?
Yeah, what a jip. Wait, actually, there is a Burger King across the street, but I don't feel like running it like I did across for this street. Take it away, Hector. Yeah, see, Tommy let me guest host, so I figured, well, I'll let the guest basically guest host. I'll let the call in. Yeah.
Take your sing along a song. I can't sing.
That's okay. Always tell a joke or something.
Tell a joke.
Or just tell what you did all day. I mean,
what I do all day?
No. What you did today then?
Oh, today?
What you did today? Yeah. How was your day today?
Oh, today was tiring. I had to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to move some firewood, get it ready for winter.
Yeah.
This lady.
Ah.
I mean, we're talking a lot of firewood.
Yeah. Well, you have to if part of the Green Deal is just get a fireplace and start burning wood. Be like,
yeah. Get a fireplace with what money to make it.
Oh God.
And then when here comes the other problems.
Oh, jeez.
Then you gotta hire someone to make it, and
I thought you just put it. I thought you just put in like one of those empty oil drums, kind of like the homeless people do.
Yeah.
And then you just burn. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah, everyone's gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
And
I
think
said, well,
Poland,
that's a thought. Yeah.
in Poland, they're running out of like the firewood stoves
Yeah, and coal. Yep,
and
and coal.
coal,
Hey,
the wood.
yeah,
On they're gonna have it rough.
yeah. They're stocking up for winter now, and it's September.
Yeah,
Be like, oh my god. You're like, that's crazy.
I seen on the news. It's like, whoa,
Yeah, unredacted. Yeah, I was watching that too.
yeah.
There was like 30,000 people watching today on today's show. Oh my
I mean,
dang.
I got there when there was like around. What was at the end? It was like 20.
Yeah. Yeah,
30
interviewed one chick there who was getting shelled. I was like, damn. Be like, that chick's got balls. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Melbourne. For Footy? Who's Footy? For Footy.
Grand finale on week for food. What?
Yeah, 40? Footy? Is that a typo?
That must be soccer or something.
For Footy? For football? Oh, it's Friday already?
Oh.
Typo.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's Friday. Football. Whoa, yeah, you guys call it football, but we call it
Football.
soccer.
For Footy.
Hmm.
I could save it. Football.
Yeah, they did. Over here we get soccer. Over here.
I thought it was FUT ball, like football. Football. Yeah. Yeah, that's football. Oh, I know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Dude. Maybe this thing be running low. Rugby? Rugby? Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, rugby. Rugby. Okay. So we have one answer for rugby. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Over here we call it soccer, and over there you guys call it football.
Yeah, football.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Football. Ha.
Because if you say football to
Yeah.
us, we're thinking, oh, different type of football.
Yeah, we're thinking of knee pads and
Yeah.
Thinking of that. All right. Football, not soccer here. Ha! That's so true. That's so true. Yeah. Football here. Yeah. So we mean gridiron. Ha! Yeah. That's right. Gridiron.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. No, you're doing a good job, man. Keep going.
I'm still new.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm getting back on.
Oh,
Yeah, I kicked myself out again.
don't say you can't get back on. I don't want to be alone here.
Yeah, don't leave me hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like, oh man. Hold on, I gotta. Okay, so I had to readjust my whatchamacallit. Neither are you, just my earpiece again.
Um,
Yeah. I'm okay, though. I'm
okay.
Yeah. It's buffering? Uh-oh. That ain't
Buffering.
good.
It ain't buffering.
Yeah. I hope not. You're still there. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. Hold on. Can I comment? How
Yeah.
do I? Yeah, I have no idea. Post comment. I'm here. Hold on. Post the comment. Still here. All right. There we go. I'm still here. No, it's you, Hussy.
I see it.
Yeah. Still here. Is that the banner? Yeah, so it's still me. Yeah. Oh, is that your Los Nino or El Nino? I was trying to say kid in Spanish.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys could hear me.
Yeah. We could hear you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. No, still. I'm just playing through the comments now.
Um,
Working out the technology. Yeah, I know. This is doing as we go. I never actually watch any of my replays. It'd be like, yeah, I have no idea how this looks.
you got to
Special.
get used to it and use it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't use it a lot, but
Yeah.
I just go on, see who's on, and boom.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Let's end this now.
Shake your phone.
Shaky
No,
phone?
not buffering. Be protected. Catch you later. Have fun.
Yes.
Oh,
I like that one better. I retitled the video. Save changes. There we go. Yes, host. Move Aussie. Catch you later. Oh, we born Aussie. Sorry
see
about
you
that.
later.
Yes. Shake's phone. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get used to talking.
No, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. Move Aussie. All right.
Yeah, I'm always just like typing and now.
Yeah.
Because before the first time I was typing and talking, it was like, whoa, I got to do one thing.
Yeah. You also do panels like this, don't you? Milkshake or
Yeah. Well,
oh,
but
you do. Oh,
my
I got
own
a call. Yeah, I
my
got a
own
call.
panel?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Not my own.
Oh. Yeah, even if you do the free thing on StreamYard, it's like you still get 20 hours a month. So I'm trying to burn my hours here. So I figure,
Oh,
yeah, maybe I'll try some of them tip tams.
I need to
Yeah,
change my name. Look.
yeah. Shoot, that Kool-Aid ahead at the truck stop's too sweet.
Yeah,
They had Kool-Aid in like the soda dispenser. That thing's too sweet. That thing's too
no,
sugary.
you got to try to avoid the sugar and the salt.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to get around to reading the book Salt Kills.
oh,
I
yeah.
gotta do the book on tape on that, or yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that eventually. Yeah, especially salt. I tried potassium chloride for salt. I was like, okay, we were down to one. Would have Tracy checked out too. It's okay. We still got each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you'd. It's not too hard to do these panels yourself too. You just sign up and then boom. I don't even think, I'm not sure there's really a subscriber limit or I'm still here, Tracy. Why does it say then one person's watching? Maybe I shouldn't even pay attention to that eyeball because I get a look. Yeah, lies.
One watching now.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
it's awesome you checked out. But it says, I see that eyeball. It says one listener. I said one.
Nah.
I said that's it. Man, that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder if Tracy or Trace Cooper. Why do I call her Tracy? Trace Cooper has her own videos, her own panel. Should I call in?
I would too.
I know. Live chat one. Yeah, I know. Oh, live chat. Guess it doesn't.
Live.
I'll do that eyeball number then. Oh, I don't know if I believe it anymore. It could be. That number could be lying to me. Yeah, that's what I said. I said that can't be true. Yeah.
No, it can't be true. No.
I started the comment. Tim Tam are chocolate coated biscuits. I gotta try me a Tim Tam. Chocolate covered. What do you think that tastes like? The chocolate covered biscuit. Would that be like a?
Oh, just imagine a cookie covered in chocolate.
No, but it's a biscuit though. Biscuit ain't a cookie though. So what would you compare it to? A biscuit? Wait, dude, you just take a bottle of Hershey and you just squirt it over, or?
You could probably do that. I mean,
Yeah. I do little bits for fun. Do you do the short videos? I've tried. It's only 14 seconds. I said, how do people do these shorts then? Getting you to try the shorts and then it's like YouTube story. I do little vids too, but I do the shorts. I don't know if my other channel I should do shorts. It's only 14 seconds though. I said, how do you do the stories then? I don't even know how you do that. Maybe I should Google it. Biscuits or cookies? So I guess that wouldn't be like an Oreo. It'd be chocolate covered though. Biscuits. Huh. That's biscuits. Neat. That's good to know. Less than 30? Oh, okay. That's not much. Yeah. Good to know. Good to know.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Now, if you want to go ahead, Hector, and I won't force you to be on this more if it's.
No, I just got on. It don't bother me.
Yeah. I'll give it another 5 minutes and then I'll say goodbyes and everything. It's just I tried having Freedom Joffrey guest host once and he fell asleep on his own host. So I was like, yeah. I mean, so far you haven't fallen asleep, so you've kind of done better than him. Just promise not to fall asleep with me for the next 5 minutes. Yeah. I put up a car video. Oh, that's cool. Wonder what the car video is. Neat. I had one short video that got 600 views. That's it, not a whole hell of a lot. That's okay. Because you notice a lot of these YouTube channels are trying to be like TikTok, and so they do only shorts. I mean, I don't know how you do the YouTube stories. You know what I'm talking about? Stories is when it's like a minute long, but it's under the short section. So I'm like, damn. What I would do is I wonder if I need a certain amount of subscribers first before I can do stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably do. How many subscribers you got? Let's see.
170?
Yep, 170.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just as long as I can Prism and StreamYard, I mean, I'm good. Even if that were like 100 or just 70, I'd be like, okay. Be like, yep, I got past 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking to monetize. I think when you do the PayPal or even the Cash App, it's like you have to link your bank account and be like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, don't do that. No.
Yeah. At least a credit card. You know what I should do is that I should buy a prepaid card. Load up the prepaid card, right? You buy a prepaid card and then you use that for super chat.
There you go.
Yeah. Always in my plans. Anything from home. Okay. I don't go far. Yeah, me neither. I'm just a driver. Uh,
Yeah, because the government, they just track you down.
yeah, pretty much.
If they want to
Doc,
freeze your bank account anytime, they will.
now I figured if you want to send something to Cash App, though, it's like Cash App
Oh,
is only like, no,
yeah.
I'm not. Mm, dog implants. That's
Hmm.
cool. Yeah. I gotta check out Tracy's channel then. Huh, cool. That's so
Hmm.
cool. Mm. Oh, that's not far. Ah, true that. True that. Yeah. Be like, if only I could, right? Be like, yeah. I have an acre out of town. I figured the only way you could get an acre is if you're out of town. When you say out of town, you mean you're away from the city.
That's
That's what,
good.
yeah, that's what I is.
An
Yeah,
acre out of town?
yeah. I figured the only way she'd get an acre is if she's out of town. She can't get an acre in town. No way.
No.
Yeah. Acre out of town. Acre. Hmm. Anyway, I should probably wrap it up. I want to thank you though, Hector, for filling in.
No problem.
Yeah, for filling in here. So again, folks, this has been Hector filling in for me for. Hey, you know what? I should do that. I should just bring people on who want to come on, and I'm just going to surprise them like this, and I'm just going to make you the show, the show host. Like, were you on there when I was guest hosting? Were you there that night? I think you was.
I think so, yeah.
It's the one where the 1776 meeting, and he let me guest host. So I'm like, oh, cool. So yeah, I was, and then when he had to get up from his chair, he had me fill in for him. I'm like, oh, cool, but nobody's on right now, so that's right.
That's
But,
nice.
I know, it is nice. I didn't think I was gonna, I didn't think I was gonna guest host, not co-host, but he had actually had me host the whole show because when he was away, it meant that it's just me.
It's
Or
the
people.
you.
U-Haul and Hector show. Yeah, that's funny. I think my comments are delayed from YouTube if you're watching me on YouTube. Oh no, you get the comments faster than me. I don't know. U-Haul and Hector show.
Yeah, I got it in like two screens.
Oh,
I
if I
split it up.
if I have YouTube up, the echo comes in. It'd be like,
Yeah, because on one side I got YouTube, and on the other side I got StreamYards.
oh, nice. Yes, coming in. Michael Brown. Michael Brown wants to come on board. All right,
Oh yeah.
Michael Brown, welcome to the show, sir.
I'm at the river and eating my lunch.
Oh. How's the lunch then? You want to tell us what you're having for lunch then?
Oh, that's hot.
What is that?
Red Rooster.
Oh,
No idea. That looks good. I love me some chicken.
yeah.
That's
Cool.
a
Look at
roast.
that.
There.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Look at that. That's why I got him on solo. The YouTube
Make
stream. Yeah.
everyone
Look,
hungry.
Make it
wow. That looks special. Wow, that looks special. Very lucky you. Oh my God. That looks
Chinese what?
delicious.
How much is this? Oh,
Only
$12.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Cool. Well, welcome to the show there, Mr. Brown. This is the first time that you've made an appearance here to the channel and all. So I would like to welcome you. And I know that you're out of country. You're not here in the States like Hector and me. But yeah.
we're in Australia.
Yeah. Oh my God. What time is it in Australia then? Is it like noon?
5 past 10 in the morning.
Oh my God. That's
Oh.
jeez. 5.
Hey Hector,
7.
how you going?
Yeah. Mute the YouTube screen. Hey Melissa. Okay. Australian for KFC? No way.
No, not KFC. Won't eat KFC.
Oh, KFC. I've seen the horror stories behind KFC. I'd be like, they really KFC? Man, that some of that stuff seems scandalous. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So it looks like there, Mr. Brown, you have a +1. So I'd like to welcome the Mrs. The Mrs. Michael Brown. Welcome to the show. Oh, hello. She's enjoying Red Rooster too. That's awesome. Oh, wow. They're an hour for me. Oh, cool.
Oh, is that Tracy?
Yeah, that is Tracy. So
Hello,
this is like
Trace.
yeah. This is Tracy. This is an Aussie show at this point. The
Yeah.
show's been occupied by Aussies then. Melissa Freedom. Cool.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, well, welcome. So we got 2. So this is a twofer. So I got 2 peeps. I got the Michael Brown, and then I've got Melissa Freedom.
Mm.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. They actually have chicken that early in the morning. I'd be like, I thought you'd have to wait until like noon before places open up for lunch. It'd be like, because you already said it's already past 10. I'd be like, wait a second, is that breakfast still? Who knows?
Red
Wow.
Rooster opens at 7 a.m. here in Bundaberg.
Wow. Now, if you've been watching kind of where I was at a few minutes ago, I was at a place called Checkers. It's a burger joint, but I think I'm trying to remember their hours, but they're pretty accommodating. So you could actually have yourself a breakfast burger if need be. But here, I'll just leave that on screen.
Yeah, but my chicken's not red though.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the hours, but that's okay. I think that the hours resemble kind of where you're at right now. It'd be like, oh, so instead of chicken, it'd be like a breakfast burger in that case. It'd be like, who dictates to you what time you have whatever? So it's just like,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. I gotta try me some Red Rooster if I ever make my way to, well, I don't know if Melbourne, or I bet you it's all over Australia, right? I don't have to go to Sydney for it. I could do Melbourne or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Brisbane.
It's everywhere.
Cool.
Hmm.
I gotta try that sometime. Wow. So what's the
Yeah,
plan
but-
for you? I guess since it's the morning for you, what's your itinerary? I guess. So I had to have
We
a
just
cup.
had to have a scan, done a CT scan, and then we just went and had brekkie, brunch.
Okay. Cool.
To have
Cool beans.
a cup.
A cup of coffee. I'm interpreting that to be coffee. That sounds like coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. A cup of Java. Is it decaf?
Aussie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. There's actually kind of a tradition that I guess we have here in the States as far as having what you're having. It's either chicken and waffles,
Yeah.
or I guess you could do chicken and biscuits if you wanted. Because I'm here in the deep South, and that's kind of like culinary culture. Is that if you're going to have chicken out here, that's it, you have to pair it up. There has to be that plus one with it. So here well,
You have
going
chicken,
back, yeah,
chicken biscuits and gravy.
no chicken and waffles, yeah, or chicken biscuits and gravy. There you go. That is a culinary. That's kind of like a culinary because it's hard to talk about music or food without culture. Culture, you could almost say, is involved with everything. So when it comes to like food, like for example, in Canada, and maybe some Canadians can attest to this, is that they have fries with gravy. You do that here in the States, you kind of look at funny, but
Yeah.
in Canada, it makes sense. You know, up in Seattle, yeah, they eat their fries with tartar sauce because of the seafood. Yeah, and then in Texas, you could actually do that with salsa. Not looked at, yeah, instead of ketchup. So a lot of different folks for different strokes, huh? So
yeah. But I thought ketchup and fries are the only thing that go together.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh well.
Yeah. To each their own, right? Different folks for different strokes.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. It's Friday already for you. Be like,
I
geez.
like chips, gravy, and cheese.
Oh,
And cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. I never heard of
Yeah,
that.
in a way, it makes sense.
What kind of cheese?
Yum.
Yeah. What kind of cheese? Hector asks.
Just the cheddar.
Oh,
Ah, cool. Ah. Red Rooster. Oh, I love the act. Oh, Aussie is back. Oh wait,
yeah.
I thought that was Tracy that said, "Yeah, I went out for a coffee." You'd be like, "What?" Yeah. I tried Tim Hortons. Speaking of Canadian, it's not all that because they really don't have a non-dairy creamer option. You try going somewhere for a coffee, you'd be like, "Do you have like almond milk? Do you have coconut milk, oat milk?" Not Tim Hortons though. You're screwed. It's like, yeah, I'd just be like, just give me the black then. Mm. Don't mind me. I'm just having my ice water here. So sorry if you're hearing lemon juice or lime juice. It's 12 a.m. That's like brunch then.
Yeah.
Time. I always have this free time between 9 a.m. and 11. I'm like, well, 11 o'clock, you know it's already lunch. I said, do you really want to eat lunch at 10:30? No, but what you're doing is like, or it's brunch. I'm like, cool. It'd be like, I had to do that. I had to do chicken and biscuits tomorrow morning. If I wake up that early, that is. Sorry about the gulping. That is me drinking my water. So
Look how dirty the water is, though.
I do apologize ahead of time. If I had one listener that said, he goes, I could hear you chewing. It'd be like, you know.
Oh, you got to eat.
That was my.
Good.
Chinese lemon. All right. Did I lose audio?
Not here.
Oh, okay. No, I was focusing on our Red Rooster audience there. If I'd like to get them involved, I like how they involved us in on their breakfast. It'd be like, that looks so good. I'm jealous. Yeah.
Makes people hungry.
Yeah. It's like a mukbang. I like all these videos where they all do the mukbang thing. I'd be like, okay. Everything's a mukbang. You don't know what I'm talking about, right, Hector? You've seen those videos?
Yeah.
With like Mikado Avocado. He's a sloth. Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't died yet of a heart attack, but that's just me. I mean, he's really dodging death like day by day, but you know,
Yeah,
um, yeah, he's really taking his chances. Jeez. Yeah. Picture the roof.
well,
No, we have another guest coming in the house. Wait, another Michael Brown? Jane Doe. Okay, we have Jane Doe in the house. Jane Doe, welcome. Oh, good evening to you. Good evening to you. So,
Yeah, I just
yeah.
found your program on YouTube randomly, and it said click the link to call in, so I called in.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd like to thank you and welcome you onto the show here. I don't have anything specific as far as content or anything like that, but I am open-minded to anything that I guess is on your mind. That hey, what's up? No, you got to change the name, Wendy. That's Texas now. That is actually Texas. So
Texas.
no, I'm commenting on the guest that just came in, and Melbourne. And that is actually out of date. That is now Wendy B of Texas now. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry, I
if you don't have a topic, that's okay. I don't want to mess up your show or anything. If you want, I can throw out some topics. It's up to you.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking at your name. Let me take that down. Is it Michael Jordan? Oops, I can't see our name tags.
The name is actually so. You probably don't know me. I actually have a lot of YouTube pages also, and one of
cool.
my pages, one of my pages. It's not my most popular page, but it's one of my pages. It's actually called Michael Jordan Fans Are the Worst NBA Fans. Then
you know something is that I know we're gonna bore our Australian audience there, but
actually,
yeah.
It's funny you said that because I'm not saying that has to be the topic, but just letting you know for the record, I've actually had quite a few people tell me that they don't know anything about basketball or American sports or not into NBA and all that. But when I tell them this topic, they actually are really interested because try to think of like, I don't know what your politics are, so I hope I don't get it wrong, but imagine you found like a flat earther or a Donald Trump fan or a wacky NASA never went to the moon person or anything like that. It's that kind of a topic. They're really the worst sports fans in the history of mankind.
Okay, because I figured Wilt Chamberlain has the most rings, so isn't he technically? I mean, you have to go off of what is that championship? So you have to do Wilt Chamberlain because of the 12 titles, correct? Isn't he the best?
Before I address that, so again, I don't want to mess up your show. If you don't like the sports topics, I could bring up other topics if you like.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could start off first. Well, we'll do the Jordan thing, and then we'll transition on to something else.
Okay.
But
to answer your question, Wilt Chamberlain doesn't have the most rings, but even if he did, that's actually an example of what Michael Jordan fans do. They'll go by rings because when you play a basketball game, one guy doesn't win and lose. It's a team game, but they elevate one guy over another guy as if he won and lost by himself or something. Like he wins and loses by himself.
I wanted Kobe Bryant to win one more to have as many rings as Michael Jordan.
No.
Who's that guy's name that got the most rings?
Bill Russell, maybe.
Oh, okay, my bad. But I said Wilt Chamberlain.
No, it's okay. I think it's Bill Russell. But again, no matter who has the most rings, one guy doesn't win and lose. There's no reason to act like one guy is better than another guy based on rings.
Yeah.
All right, so Tom Brady is not the GOAT then.
I don't know too much about football, but on that topic, I can tell you this: the Michael Jordan fans from ESPN and other parts of the media, they started doing this topic into football now, where they go, "Okay, who's the number one football player there with rings and all that?"
Yeah.
So it's another example of why Michael Jordan fans are the worst NBA fans, and they're not just the worst NBA fans; they are the worst sports fans, and again, they are the worst sports fans in the history of mankind. Then.
Wait. Okay, does that mean you have something against the city of Chirac?
Chicago? No. I just think that Gatorade looks like a bottle of urine.
Yeah, it is, and it tastes that way too. I mean, why not electrolyte powder then? Why the Kool-Aid? I never understood that. It'd be like, I guess.
And they really love Michael Jordan, man. The Michael Jordan fans, I'm telling you.
No, but all right, fine. What about Queen James fans? What do you think of them?
No matter what you find with any other group, LeBron James fans, Kobe Bryant fans, Stephen Curry fans, or whoever, no matter what you find, I will find you way more things with Michael Jordan fans. I mean, think about this logically, man. I got a YouTube page literally called Michael Jordan fans are the worst NBA fans. For me to have
No. Plug
I have
the
to have
page. All right,
content.
what's the name of the page then? Plug it. Plug the name of the page then.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, it's actually called. People don't sometimes think it's a joke. It's actually called Michael Jordan fans are the worst NBA fans. So that's
Check it out.
what I'm saying to you is, in order for me to have that page, I have to have a lot of content. Otherwise, how are you going to have that page? For me to have that page, it's very specific. You have to have a lot of material, and I'm telling you, man, Michael Jordan fans, they have so much material. So what I'm saying to you is, no matter what you find with anybody else, any other group of fans, sports fans, none of them have as many questionable things about their takes like Michael Jordan fans. None of them have as many questionable takes as Michael Jordan fans.
You know, one of the things, though, thinking about it, though, he really never. I mean, granted, the 2 middle years that he retired to play baseball, so he's undefeated in the finals. So every finals he's ever played in, he's won. And he was able to take the same team and not, well, all right, if you want to count the Wizards, but aside from that, though, he was able to take the same team to back-to-back three-peats. So
Now, I had the impression actually that you were not much of an NBA Michael Jordan fan, but based on some things you're telling me, I'm getting clues that you're one of the Michael Jordan fans.
well, aside from Jordan, I'm a fan of rings. I'm a fan of championships. Because you have, I mean, aside from why you want to talk about Patrick Ewing or Karl Malone, then talk about.
But just to address your other points, he actually didn't leave for 2 years. He actually came back and lost. And again,
oh right,
the
Magic.
Again,
Yep.
one guy doesn't win and lose a ring. And of course, you're right. He didn't lose in the finals, but to be fair, you can't lose in the finals when you lose earlier. He lost earlier. What a lot of Michael Jordan fans do is they don't want to count the first round, the second round, the third round, but they want to jump to the fourth round. And then if they really want to say, well, look, he didn't lose. Again, one guy doesn't win and lose. It's a team that wins.
You want to know who I really like is Shaquille O'Neal, because he was the most dominant at his position in NBA history. You got to look at him. I mean, he has as many rings as Tim Duncan or Kobe Bryant. Isn't it 5 rings between each of them?
I think Kobe has 5. I think Shaq has 4. He's better than Michael Jordan, no doubt. I don't know if he's the most dominant. Wilt Chamberlain was pretty dominant.
At his position at center. It was the hack a Shaq thing. So, sorry for boring the non-NBA listeners out here.
No, it's okay. In fact, for all the non-NBA fans listening, just in case you're not interested, I just want you to know, you don't have to know sports. You don't have to know Michael Jordan. You don't have to know the NBA and all that. If you know the cult people known as Michael Jordan fans, the zombies, how they're influenced by the media and all that, I can assure you it is a fascinating topic. In fact, I have considered to write the American Psychological Association about these people. You don't have to know anything about the NBA and you can still love the topic. That's how strange, ridiculous they are. But if you guys are not interested in the topic, no hard feelings.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for plugging the channel. It's good to know. I mean, but you said, do you do a podcast then? Like, what's the format of your channel then?
So like I said, it's more than one channel. I only brought up this channel because that was the name that I'm calling you in, and you were asking about the name. So I was just explaining what the name is. If I told you my name is Michael Jordan fans or the worst NBA fans, it might not make too much sense. So I wanted to explain that channel thing. But I have other pages where I go over other topics. Some of them are actually, I don't think they're controversial. They're very normal topics, but if I told you some of the topics, some people might take it like it's controversial, which is ridiculous,
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. I mean, I knew you were controversial when you took a jab at Trump supporters, so that already is a red flag with me. But that's okay. I'm not gonna hold it against you. I mean, you have a right or what have you. Entitled to your own opinion.
I'm not against Donald Trump like everything. I'm against. I question when people deny facts and they pick and choose what they want to go by, and they go by conspiracy theories and emotional stuff. So, for example, if Donald Trump does a good thing for the economy, no problem. I got no issue with him. But if he starts telling people, about dividing people. He's not uniting them and bringing peace. When I say peace, what I mean is he's doing things to divide people, causing fighting and people being dismissive about science and all that. That's the kind of stuff I question.
Yeah.
You're talking about warp speed, or I wasn't a fan of warp speed. Not a fan of it.
It's a number of things he does. Like I said to you, man, I know you don't know me. I'm a stranger, so I might not
That's
be able to
okay.
convince you. I'm really not controversial. Like if you hear me out on my topics, I try
Sure.
very hard to go by facts, yes, but I also try to go by logic, reason, and common sense, and I try to be consistent. One of my things that I do when I debate people is I try to see, are they being consistent or are they contradicting themselves and being hypocrites? So when I was telling you I have other topics, again, they're not controversial. They're very normal topics, but because of how people hear what they want to hear. They jump to conclusions. They get emotional and all that. So they think it's controversial,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Because when you said divided or whatever, I mean, did you see Biden's speech a few weeks ago where he had the two soldiers in the back?
No.
Okay. Well, I didn't. I remember back in the days of social studies when we'd study World War II, and we'd watch like old footage of Hitler and him at the podium and everything. I thought Biden did his best impersonation of that. It was a speech he did in Philadelphia, and I mean, I haven't watched it yet. I really don't feel like getting nauseated, but after watching bits and snippets of it, I figured, what do you know? It's his best impersonation of Hitler. So, because basically the whole premise of that speech and the replays that I watched of it, it was basically probably, well, not only one of the worst speeches that he's ever made, but you want to talk about divisive. He basically went after anyone who not only didn't vote for him in 2020, but people who are not going to vote for his party come in a few months or a couple months. So,
well, if you go by both parties, like remember, not the parts that you want to go by. If you go by the whole picture of which side blames the other side, which side believes in conspiracy theories, which side denies facts and all that, both sides are bad. But there's one side that's worse than the other side. That's the way to analyze it. And the one that's worse are the Republicans in general. Not all of them, but in general.
oh my God. Oh, he's taking us on a ride. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I know we're going to hear the background noise, but that's okay. I guess he's taking us for a ride.
For me?
So no. Our guest here, what's that?
Michael.
So I'm going to put him on screen because he's taking us for a ride, and I figured I might as well just make him the show now at this point.
Are you talking about? You're not talking about me, right?
No. We're talking about the car ride we're going on right now.
Oh yeah, I hear a lot of wind in the background. Yeah.
Okay. No, I have him solo because whatever his itinerary is, it looks very interesting. And at this point, it almost feels like I'm just restreaming somebody else's live feed. I'd be like, cool. So I have no idea where he's taking us, but this panel just got interesting with him just taking us along for the ride. So it's pretty cool. It's interesting of what he wants to do with us here. If he's going to take us for a walk or he's going to take his dog out or what.
Only Melissa was going to follow, man. Hey,
Is he gonna take a leak at the Porto, John? What's she doing? Taking a walk? That's fun.
People, we got a heads up this morning. Everyone should pull their money out today or next couple of days. The bank's gonna shut.
Oh, wait a second. You mean like China? Oh, hell no.
Well, that's what Non2K said. Pull your money out today because tomorrow the bank's gonna be shut down.
You guys have bank holidays then? Oh my God.
Nah, they're gonna shut it down.
Wait, you mean like permanently? Like bye-bye? Like when you say shut down?
I have no idea what's going on, man.
Okay, when you say shut down, though, this is temporary, though, right? This is not for good. Or I shouldn't say for good. It's temporary, not permanent, correct? Or because if this is permanent, this is actually kind of serious now.
And they bringing up new laws. You cannot spend cash more than 10 grand. You go jail for 2 years.
Oh my God. See, in this country, this dictator in chief, as I like to call him, he came out with an executive order 14067. Basically, what that is that my prediction is that after the hopefully red wave, is that because he's going to be a lame duck at that point, he's going to roll out something called the Fed coin or the CBDC, better yet known as the central bank digital currency. When he does that, he's going to make a Bitcoin of their own, but it's going to basically be tracked, have expiration dates. It's basically going to be what I like to call the social credit coin. So fake book tried this with Libra, it failed. But when you hear people say with Bitcoin, oh, there's only 21 million tokens. No, there isn't. You make more.
Yeah.
Who says 21? Who made up that arbitrary number, 21 million? I said the government's just going to come up with 21 million of their own.
Are you calling Joe Biden a dictator?
Oh, no, of course not. I called him a dictator in chief. So, you know,
I'm getting more clues about certain things about you.
Yeah, political leanings, right. So,
not just that. No, actually, not just that. No, it's the way you think. Like when I heard your take on sports and the way you talk about the dictator in chief and
absolutely.
You know, Joe Biden, all that. I know exactly, not literally. I don't know you personally, but what I mean is, I have a very good idea of the way you analyze things.
Yeah, of how Michael Jordan's the best player in the NBA.
No, it's you know what it is like. See, I'm trying to explain how to explain this. I don't know you personally, obviously. I have to go by what you showed me.
Sure.
What you're doing is you're making the mistake, and you're not going by the whole picture. You're going by the parts you want to go by.
A year and a half. I think we're halfway through the. See, I don't even give respect of calling it administration. It's just a straight up a tyranny. So basically,
you believe like Joe Biden is a dictator type and a tyranny. Like really?
How many executive orders did he do day one? I mean, that was a hell of a lot. I'd be like, wow, he's coming right out of the gates, and just.
Do you believe the election was rigged?
No, I believe it was fair because kicking people out of the polling places and covering windows up with pizza boxes is totally normal.
Okay,
So
you're a conspiracy theorist, no doubt.
How 81 million votes can go to a guy not leaving his house? That makes me conspiracy theory. Absolutely.
I mean, I have no reason to deny the truth. I would never deny the truth ever. I mean, I shouldn't say 100%. I'm a human being. I make a mistake, but I'm not going to deny truth. But
we all do.
All the things you're saying, dictator in chief, tyranny, the 80 million thing, and all that. You believe these things. There's no proof of any of this.
You mean about how poll watchers were thrown out, about Dominion voting machines, or about how what was that? It was I don't get the whole Dropbox thing, because you could do anything with that. You could Xerox mail-in ballots because they don't have serial numbers to them. So I said, well, you could just Xerox them then. You could Xerox them, mail them in. You could make as many copies as you need. There was one postal worker that was even busted. You might have heard about this. He came from out of state in New York State, coming to. He was crossing state lines, so he was basically ballot harvesting. This is just an example of one who was just caught, and so the FBI not only they just investigated him and not. I mean, you know the saying, if you see something, say something. Well, that's what the guy did, and the FBI went after him. I said, well, wait a second, what did he do? I'm talking about ballot harvesting here.
You're again going by. See, I don't say everything you say is wrong, because first of all, there's no possible way for a human being to research every story in the history of the last 2 years. There's just no way to do it. And then even if I did that, there's no way to investigate every story. I have to go by skimming the reports. I know, just like every human being in America, you also haven't detailed every report out there, but what you're doing is you're analyzing it wrong. You're going by what you want, and then you're ignoring all the other information.
Wait. The FBI going after the postal worker was wrong then.
I'm not saying
that. Is that what you're saying is wrong?
You're still not getting me. You're going by the stories you want to go by, and then the stories that you go by, you assume there must be some conspiracy. You're not going by the whole picture, where a lot of other people will say, this happened, or this didn't happen, or here's why we did it, and all that. You're just going by whatever you like, and then you're assuming things.
So ballot harvesting then across state lines is completely normal then.
See,
And
you
it's
see what I mean? You're just ignoring what I'm telling you. You're not.
no.
taking
But
what I'm
ballot,
saying.
okay, does ballot harvesting exist then?
This is you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm not saying to you these things didn't happen or they did happen. I'm
Yeah.
saying there's an answer for everything, and you're not investigating why these things happen or who's behind it or why they're behind it. You're just saying, look, they happened and they're doing it for some shady reasons, and that's all there is to it. Joe Biden's a dictator.
Okay, I'm looking into what exactly went on November 3rd, 2020.
Well, why don't you look
That,
into
I just stated one example though. That's just one of
I
many.
know, but you know, if you and I were to have like sit in a room and we had like
Sure.
a 6-hour debate, you could give me a million examples. I could give you a million examples. What's going to happen is at the end of the day, no matter how many examples we both give, you're going to dismiss everything I say because you believe in a conspiracy theory.
A conspiracy that you can't access a voting machine from the internet.
No, the
That's a
conspiracy.
conspiracy.
No, the conspiracy that no matter how much evidence I did show you, let's say I showed you, here's what the companies who have the voting machines say, or here's what the government says, or here's what the media says, or here's what the experts say. You're going to dismiss everyone because it's a conspiracy theory.
I mean, even if you find it to be a joke, did you watch any of the? I guess what was it? The testimonies during. I think it was after the election that there was the different hearings that went on in the 6 stolen states. What's it? Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia. So there was these different hearings that went on in these different states, and you had like affidavit after affidavit, and they went on. Hold on, what's up? Sorry,
I didn't say anything. Go ahead. I didn't say anything.
no, was that Red Rooster? No, was that Michael Brownstein? Sorry, we're still going alongside the ride.
But I
Don't worry, Michael Brown, we're still with you.
Yeah, I don't think you understand what I'm saying, man. Like, there's a million reports from million different government agencies and a million different media places and a million different theories. There is nobody in this world who investigated everything, and that's okay. I'm not knocking you for that because I didn't do it either. What I'm saying is, you're going by the parts you want to go by, and then you assume things about those parts.
Okay, here's the other part too, is that I guess for next time around, if we just give 2020 a pass, do you think that mail-in ballots should have a serial number to them? Serial number.
I'm not an expert on voting things. You'd have to ask someone who works in those companies.
No, I gotcha. But I figured though, if you're going to do mail-in balloting, like for example, I mean, who's to say that you couldn't just Xerox them? Just Xerox them. And then just mail in.
Have you tried writing to any of these places and say, hey, who's to say about Xeroxing? They have answers for everything, man.
About Xeroxing the mail-in ballots, or you only have to do them in the battleground counties. I mean, that's it. Once you have those,
I'll give you an example. Now, remember, I'm doing what you're doing now. I'm going to give random examples. It doesn't prove I'm right.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
it's a random example. So if you're saying the 80 million thing, and you don't believe that, and you're saying there's a big national conspiracy theory in the whole nation for that many people, which is amazing. Why in the world were they having states that they lost?
You're talking about, I think what you're talking about is like Wisconsin, Michigan. I think those are the two.
Any state. If there's that much of a tyranny and a dictatorship and they're all in on it and they're doing a bunch of lies, they would not have had it so close. They would have had way more states where they won. Why do they have any states where they lost?
So you're talking about the states, I guess, that Trump won in 2016 and then he lost in 2020. That would make sense.
What I'm saying is, if I was in on something and I was a dictator and I was for tyranny and I wanted to lie about 80 million people and the media was in on it and the government was in on it and all the FBI was in on it, whoever was in on it, I wouldn't have any state where I lose, and B, I wouldn't have it kind of close in some states.
It was close, yeah, because I think I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about Georgia, I think Wisconsin, and of course Pennsylvania. But one thing though that I do think about, and I guess I do have a tendency to think about or what have you, is the whole part about, well, so the candidate who supposedly won in 2020 got more votes than Obama.
Okay, and
if you think about it, go back to 2012 and 2008. So he had more votes than Obama.
But don't you see what you're doing? I showed you a legit point about why would they have these states where they're close or they're losing. You ignore
Sure.
that and you say, well, how did Joe Biden get more than Obama? And then, okay, fine, if that's your topic, no problem. But then you assume it's just not possible. Like you come to an assumption.
So Biden can get more votes than Obama in 012 and 08. I mean, that if you think about that, be like, how does he?
How about instead of asking you what I think, I can tell you what I think.
Sure.
But let me just ask a simple question: is it
Sure.
possible that he got more votes?
More votes than 2012 and 2008. Is that just population increase or?
This is like me saying to you, okay, Adolf Hitler was evil. How did he get votes? I mean, things happen for a number of reasons. I could point to any part of history and say, Abraham Lincoln wanted to free the slaves. He's a good person. Why did someone kill him? I mean, I could say to you, okay, Donald Trump is such a great person. People love him. How come so many people try to conspire against him? You can always make a conspiracy out of anything, and that's the problem. You're coming to an assumption, but you're not backing it up. So I bring up my point again, man. How do you explain that they had states that they lost and that they were so close? Why did they do that if they're in on it?
I'm looking at the states that he lost in 2020 that he won in 16. So you got to look at that. It'd be like, well, wait a second. How is it that you won these states in 16 but you lost in 2020 and you're bitching about it? So in that case, I think we look to Pennsylvania and Wisconsin and maybe even Georgia, what have you. So you're saying that the demographic change within the 4 years swung the states?
No, I'm saying there's a million reasons why one person loses one state or why it's close, why it lost. But what I'm not going to agree with is the conspiracy side, unless you prove it to me. You can ask me questions about Obama in 2012 and 80 million.
Yeah.
I'm not going to prove anything to you. That's just you coming up with questions. I need to have proof. Now, if you're saying I'm wrong, my question is still there, which I don't think you addressed.
No. I'm not here to say that you're wrong. I'm saying to think about your opinion of whether or not you think you're right. It's not to be argumentative. Here's the thing. Here's one thing I want to say too. The whole Dropbox thing. It's like, why couldn't you make police stations drop boxes? I mean, you could just steal those things, or you could just throw out. You could shred.
Maybe you should write them a letter and ask them, man. Maybe they have an answer. Because
I said a Dropbox. I said, what's wrong with the police station then? Make them. Isn't a police station 24 hours or unless of course they're like.
Even if they did that. Somebody could make a conspiracy out of that. They can say, well, hold on a second. Why would they put them by the law and the police? That's going to intimidate people. And if they put it by the police, that's tyranny because the law and the police have a history of being negative to people and they're going to force people to vote a certain way. Then don't you understand? People can make a conspiracy out of anything.
About having a 24-hour police station as a vote drop-off place.
You do realize if you just type online any topic, people have all sorts of stupid opinions and guesses and conspiracy and all that on any topic.
I don't trust the Dropbox thing. I said anyone could do anything. I mean, who even guards those things or watches those things? I said you could stuff that ballot anywhere at any time. I mean, there's no surveillance cameras there either.
They still verify things. It's not like you're talking about like someone had a pencil and a paper and crossed out the name, put something else. They verify this to numbers, to tags, to fingerprints if they have to. Maybe I'm just guessing, or other things. They've had countless other people, private and government, go in and count them again. If we can't trust the votes and we can't trust the government and we can't trust the media and we can't trust the private companies, who in the world are you going to trust?
Yeah. Quick question for you. Was 2020 ever audited?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, was 2016 audited though? I mean, you got to look at recent history. Yeah. It's just because you remember when Hillary's like, oh, this thing's fixed. This is 2016. And it took her like a month. It took her a month to concede it. And you remember that she was out in like some yard with like Tim Kaine. They were dressed in all purple. And the first words out of her mouth was, it hurts. So she didn't even come out election night to her fans who came out or whatever like that. And I thought she did get her audit. I was like, oh, because she did dispute, I think, Michigan, Wisconsin. I was like, oh.
Do you remember what Donald Trump said and back in those days? Do you remember what he was saying?
No, 2016. I remember in the debate he said, "Well, you'd be locked up already." He did nothing
No,
about her.
saying before even the voting happened, he's given clues. You don't have to believe me. You can just go online and play the videos yourself or read the articles yourself. He was
Sure.
giving clues that if he lost, it was going to be because of some frauds. So it looked like he was trying to get ready for like, okay, if I win, great. If I lose, I'm going to paint a picture like there was some rigged thing. This was his plan, it seems like. How come you guys never question him for that?
I think the debate set him up of, well, are you ready to concede if you lose? It's like, that was the first question. It's like that was the first question.
Again,
yeah.
But again, that's not the point. Like I noticed, I'm not trying to be argumentative. I'm just noticed whenever I bring up
No,
something,
that's
he goes
okay.
something else. Like
Anyone's thirsty?
if he's showing you a pattern where he's saying, "Oh, if I lose, it can't be possible. Like it's an election rigged." I don't have his exact words. I'm not trying to quote him, but if he says things like that
Yeah.
before they even have a voting, and then he does those things, and you know he has a pride issue, and you know it's hard for him to admit he's wrong.
Yeah, he's boastful.
Why not just go the simplest answer is the most likely answer? Maybe he's just bullshitting people because he doesn't want to admit he lost it. He wants to have some way to win.
Yeah. In 16, in 16, there was remember that it was like a debate.
What do you think about that?
If he would have lost, if he would have done like a stop the steal or something like that, if he would have lost, I bet you anything. I bet you his wife would have divorced him. Probably. At least I thought in the news.
I don't think you're following. No, I don't think you're following me. Before the Joe Biden election, before that election, he was showing clues that he was going to dispute the election if he lost. This is before the voting, before Joe Biden was even like was he close? He was showing clues like, hey guys, I can't lose. If I do lose, it's probably going to be a rigged election. This was his plan, it seems like. Why not? In other words, what I'm asking you is, if you're willing to question a bunch of other things, why not question that maybe Donald Trump is in on it?
He's in on it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't put it past him if in fact it almost sounds like a little bit of QAnon of saying, well, he's still calling the shots. He's just out of office. It'd be like, no, I'm not willing to go that far.
Well, QAnon is questioning the election being rigged. That's QAnon. QAnon is not questioning what Donald Trump was saying. Donald Trump was actually painting a picture that if he loses, it's because of like some shadiness. He was painting that picture, and you know he has a history of having a pride issue and not admitting when he's wrong and all that. So what I'm saying to you is, if you're going to question all these other things, I would think if you're a fair person, you would say, you know what? Maybe Donald Trump's lying. Maybe he's just acting like the election's rigged because he doesn't want to admit he lost them.
I have to look into where it almost sounds like that you're saying that he was ready to concede or just be like, and his concession speech was lousy, by the way. I didn't like it. I'm not saying that, but it was a lousy ass speech, man.
People from his inner circle have said these things. In fact, one of his good friends, he'll admit that they're good friends, so I hope you don't think it's not true. One of his good friends, Howard Stern, he used to go on Howard Stern's program all the time. They hung out, they were buddies, not best friends maybe, but they were good friends. And Howard Stern said, I'm really amazed at how many people don't know the truth about Donald Trump. He doesn't like a lot of his voters. He despises them. He's against them, but he just says certain things because he gets the vote. And he's like, Howard Stern's like, all these people, he's basically saying you guys are suckers. I mean, I've listened to Donald Trump over the years. He was the same guy against the Electoral College. And then when he won with the Electoral College, he deleted his tweets. He'll say anything.
Is the Electoral College, though, outdated, though, you think?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, though, according to that, then do you think that LA and New York should just call the shots on whoever?
There's a lot of holes in that. There's a lot of holes in that. It's not going to be like that. I can address that, but I don't want you to think I'm all over the map.
No. You can be all over the map. That's what we're here for. No. Go on ahead. I mean, I understand how it's antiquated and why do you want certain states to have more votes than others, but I figured if you just do away and just do the NPV thing, and then just do the national populist vote. Well, then New York and LA is just going to decide each and every election.
No, that's not true. There's a if you want, I can give you all the reasons why the Electoral College is bad, but it's a long, detailed answer. I don't want you to think I'm hogging up your program.
No, that's okay.
All right. I'll go.
No, I mean, you could say it while we're watching the road trip here. This is entertaining. We're like watching something different than.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Aussie.
I'll try my best to go as fast as I can. Okay, number one. The Electoral College was never meant to stay there by the founding fathers. It was a slavery thing, and then it was also a way to unite the states because they weren't uniting. It was never meant to be permanent. It was meant to be temporary. Number two, states don't stay the same every year. There was a time California was Republican. There was a time Georgia was Republican. There was a time Texas was more Republican. Look how the changes. California became Democrat. Texas became more Democrat. Georgia became more Democrat. It never stays the same. Number three, at the end of the day, you have to count everyone's vote. If you don't count everyone's vote, that's a terrible system. You're going by whoever you want to go by. If you say, well, California and New York will control everything, that's an assumption. Not everyone votes. A lot of people, I've never voted in my life. A lot of people don't vote. You have over 300 million people. I think like half the country votes.
So you didn't vote in 2020 and 16 then?
I never voted.
You stayed
I
okay,
never voted
okay.
for that token. I hate this system.
Yeah.
At the end of
I
the
don't
day,
blame you.
at the end of the day, if people are worried about California and New York controlling everything, then all you have to do is just go to the other states and go campaign. Say, hey, Texas, help me. Hey, Florida, help me. Georgia, Ohio. It's not like California and New York are just going to vote and everyone else is not going to vote. And then also you have to consider not everyone in California and New York are going to be anti-Republican. There's a lot of people in California, New York who are pro-Republican, a lot. Then you also have to understand they're not always going to automatically go Democrat or Republican. Like Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Donald Trump, and all that. People sometimes don't go by their own party. They go by whoever they think is good. And then also, let's say I'm wrong. Let's say California and New York control everything. Let's just ignore everything I said. And
It's the most populous. Yeah.
Let's just assume they control everything. Why do people act like they're from some other planet? Like if you're in Pennsylvania or New Jersey or Boston or New York, you're not like in a completely different world. It's the same land. Like if I go to San Bernardino, or I go to Nevada or Phoenix or Valencia or downtown LA or Bakersfield or Fresno, it's the same people. It's not like, oh man, California, New York are such different weirdos and they're going to control everything in a weird way. It's the same human beings then. I'm sure there are more things to go over, but I don't remember every point actually.
Yeah, you know, like for instance, in a state doesn't vote for their U.S. senators or governors by county. That's what it's like to have the Electoral College to be like, well, wait a second, it goes off of popular vote. So why can't the president be voted on the national popular vote by? Because let me give you an example here. I'll use this as an example. You know that Hillary got more votes in 2016, right?
Yeah.
You know that Hillary got more popular votes than Barack Obama did in the primary of 2008. She actually won more primary states. I have to look back at the map. But Obama.
Contradiction?
No. Hear me out. Obama got more super delegates or delegates. Be like, I'm taking your side on this, by the way. And it's just, wait a second. Remember that in the 2008 primary, Obama only won that primary because he got more delegates, not more votes. So Hillary actually, well, had she won the primary, she would have had to pick Obama for her vice. That would have been a foregone conclusion.
Remember earlier you were saying how do you didn't agree that Joe Biden got more votes than Obama, but do you say the same thing that Hillary got more votes than Obama?
Well, see, we don't want to show the world that we're sexist, so we got to vote in for our first woman president.
There's a problem here. Whenever something goes against your guy, you'll find a way out of it.
No. But I'm saying,
well, there's an excuse.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that Hillary got more popular votes in 2016. And here's the thing, isn't it time that we show the rest of the world that we're not sexist by voting for our very first woman president?
But that's not my point. If you're going to say, look, the reason they voted for Hillary over Obama was because of this, you could say the same thing about Joe Biden. You could say the reason they voted for him over Obama was because of this.
I don't see what star power that Biden had over Obama.
I mean, do you want to list you reasons why people vote for someone? I mean,
no. Yeah. Well, okay, give me the top 5 then, because I'm wondering what did Biden have that Obama didn't?
There could be a million reasons why people voted. For example, I'll give you probably the biggest one. A lot of people just didn't like Trump. They wanted him out.
That's one.
Okay, but I could give you more. But I think you should recognize right away that instead of going, I don't believe Biden got more votes than Obama, you should be saying, if Hillary can get more votes than Obama, and we know it's possible Biden can get more votes than Obama, and we know people vote for different reasons, and sometimes there's more or less for different reasons, you should be able to say it's possible Biden got more votes than Obama.
I figured back in 2008 and 2012, we had to prove to the rest of the world that we're not racist. And then you look at 16, it's like, well, we have to prove that we're not sexist. And think about the country to have its very first woman president. And I already saw that coming when she went to the Senate back in 2000. But as far as the tokenism factor with Biden, it's like, I'm trying to still figure out of what it was about him that Obama,
I think that's the wrong way to analyze it, man. You should not be saying, how come other people like him and I don't, or what's the token, or we're proving something to the world and all that. You should be not going by what you feel and what you guess and what your emotions are and assumptions are. You should be going by the facts. The fact of the matter is he got more votes. Now, why he got more votes? That's a good question, but I don't think it's fair to say, I don't believe he got more votes.
Yeah, back in 2020, really, if it were audited, it would have been a different story. But, if that's the case, then how come Arizona and Wisconsin, I don't know whether or not they were looking to decertify it, but they actually found a lot of, I guess, I don't know what you want to call the activity, but it was, would you call it illicit activity? But they found it where it couldn't be verified.
There's never been an election that didn't have there's never been an election that didn't have some shadiness. Never. There's always shadiness, but you can't cherry pick those parts, those bad apples, and then go 80 million didn't happen. That's just not logical, man.
It's not the 80 million. It's just the swing. It's just the purple states that, if in fact those 6 states were in fact the deciding factor.
There's plenty of evidence. You know what the evidence is? Look at the evidence. Number one, polling was there, but if you don't trust polling, fine. Number two, you have voting. Okay, if you don't trust voting, that's fine. Number three, you had private places, not government, not media, not Democrat, not Republican, private companies. Go in there and count them. They said everything was pretty much fine. If you don't trust that, okay, fine. Number four, you got court cases. They took it to court. The lawyers admitted that they didn't prove their case. If you don't like that, okay, fine. How about common sense? It's possible. If you don't like common sense, okay. Number six, how about your proof? If you don't have the proof, at some point you have to admit maybe you're wrong and it's a legit election.
I'm surprised the Supreme Court didn't take it. I was a little, that was a bit surprising.
You have to go by the whole picture, man. You can't go by what you like. Otherwise, you're never going to solve anything. You're always going to say, this is shady. I don't trust that person. They lied. They're in on it. How about just go by the whole picture?
Sure. Wasn't Bush Gore taking the Supreme Court? That was taking the Supreme Court back in 2000, if I'm not mistaken. So. Bush v. Gore. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
But Al Gore didn't say that they were all in on it. He admitted.
He won back then, don't you?
He probably did, but he's not going by the conspiracy theory,
No, he won it. I don't see why you cherry pick a few counties in Florida. Technically.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I know we can totally rehash.
I don't know enough about that, so I don't know.
And you want to know something else? You want to talk? One of the things I went off was the vote. Yeah, the voting machines. You know that John Kerry actually won in 2004? And that was the same thing that people are bitching these days about with Dominion, but back then it was the ATM maker, Diebold.
Yeah, people.
It was the same thing.
People contradict themselves, man. That's what people do, man.
Yeah. No, but I'm also open-minded to say John Kerry was the winner in 2004 in that election.
Fair enough. That's fair. But I just can't ignore all the information and just go, I don't think it happened. That's just not logical. It is a fact. It happened, man. There's no way out of it. If you say it didn't happen, I'm open-minded if you have some proof, but I don't think you showed me proof that Joe Biden didn't win.
Yeah, 81 million votes for a guy who never campaigned. That is one hell of a campaign.
Well, he did campaign, but even if he didn't, he still got the votes. People vote for different reasons. Again,
how do you vote for someone who never goes out though? That's surprising.
What do you mean?
Someone who just stays in his basement all campaign season, and he still breaks the. He shatters the record of of getting the most votes in U.S. Electoral history. That amazes me.
That's not true. He did campaign, but even if he didn't, even if he was in a bedroom all year, people vote for different reasons, man. People voted for Bill Clinton because they thought he was like good looking.
No. Back in the day of Bill Clinton, we were. I think it was the golden times of the economy, because what happened was that we didn't have a deficit with him, didn't we? We didn't. It was like one of the best times in our economy was the Clinton era. As people, as much as they're going to hate me saying that, but it actually is true for you people out there working in the 1990s. Those have got to have been some of the best years for you, to be honest with you. If you were around back then, yeah.
It was a good time for the economy.
Yeah,
man. I'm not against. Just so you know, man, and for everyone listening, I'm not against conspiracy theories. There's legit conspiracy theories out there, legit. But there's some conspiracy theories that are just at best uneducated and at worst ridiculous, dangerous, silly. I don't know every conspiracy theory in the world, but no, the election was a fair election, man. There's no proof it was a rigged election. Was there shadiness? Yes, there was shadiness, just like there is in pretty much any election. It's never been a 100% perfect election, but there were so many legit votes that the few shady votes don't make that much of a difference then.
Well, all you need is the swing state counties. That's all you need, as far as, because going back to
you were saying 80 million.
80 million. Well, at this point, getting the most votes, and then if the tipping point was just getting the swing state populous counties, we're talking about 5 counties now, and if that's really all that was needed, that was to be tipped as far as the states, because remember, it was the Electoral College. It was because it's winner take all.
In order for it to be tipped, he has to first get to the high point. How did he get all those other votes?
The mail-in ballot? Are you talking about the mail-in ballot then?
I'm saying, in order for it to be tipped one way,
Sure.
he has to first get to that point to get tipped. So he got a lot of legit votes. I mean, a lot of people just were tired of Donald Trump, man. They really wanted someone else.
Are you a fan of early voting, by the way, by chance?
If you want to know my whole thing on voting, my thing on voting is this: count everyone's vote and let them vote whenever they want, and that's it. Keep it simple.
Yeah. Because I think Election Day should be a holiday. That way everyone gets a chance to vote. And I don't know if it's just going to come to the point of where people just vote from their phones, or if they vote on a.
That'd be great.
I would like to see blocked. What's up? Someone chiming in? Sorry. We're going on a field trip here. Look at that. He's taking us on a field trip. We're like running errands with this with Michael Brown. That is so awesome.
But I want to show you how the hypocrisy of people. There's a person in the chat room. I assume they're writing about me, but maybe I'm wrong. And they wrote something like, "He's never voted before, but he has a strong opinion." Okay, well, if he's going to point the finger at me, why didn't he point the finger at the host? The host was basically saying the same type of thing, right? You didn't vote ever either, right?
For everyone? No. In 16 and 2020.
Or maybe either I forgot. Either you said you never voted, or you said you agree you understand how I feel about not voting.
I mean, if you don't want to vote, don't vote.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So no one's forced you to.
There's no point in voting. I'm not going to count my vote anyway. I'm going to stand in line for 8 hours, and then they don't count my vote. What's the point?
No. Here's the thing, though. You live in California or New York. It's like, well, I go. Your state's going to go blue whether or not you stay home. So. Because it's winner take all with the Electoral College, with the electorate.
Remember I was saying earlier, things don't stay like that. That's not true. Texas changed, California changed, Georgia changed. A bunch of things change. If you look at the map, as time passes, it never stays, or I shouldn't say never, sorry. It usually doesn't stay 100% the same for all the big states. It changes.
Yeah. It's winner take all, though, with the electorates, because, well, whoever gets the majority, then all the electorates are that. Get it? Then that state gets all the electorates. So it's kind of winner take all.
Yeah. If someone says the popular vote is not the best way, if they say that, then that means anything else is less good. Because if you're going to say, you meaning whoever, if you're going to say counting everyone's vote is not the best solution, then anything else you do is worse. Because if you do something else like electoral, you're counting less people's votes. You're basically saying, forget the majority. Let's go by the minority.
Yeah, no. How about this, for example? Let's say you're voting for a governor in your state, okay, governor. So why not just count the counties and not the popular vote then? Because that's what I think the electorate or
They should count everyone's vote, man. There's no
Yeah.
point in calling yourself democratic if you're not going to count everyone's vote. I think it's like America's like only 1 or 2 countries in the world that does this, or 3 countries. Everyone else counts your votes if they're.
Where are we
democratic.
going here? Yeah, because you figure if you're gonna campaign in New York or California, all you're gonna do is just hang out in the cities, because that's where all the population is anyway. So it's just
no. Again, that's not true. I don't think you're paying attention to me.
cities is where the population is. So you hang out, you basically campaign like in New York State. I mean, all you're gonna do is just hang out in the boroughs.
But even if you want to say that's what's going to happen, that's what they do now with the Electoral College. They don't go to California and New York. They go to the swing states.
Yeah, that's a problem with that too, because you look at Ohio. Well, Florida used to be, but in that case, then the swing states are going to be the only place where they campaign.
Right.
I kind of figured. Yeah, you're in Texas or California, you're left behind.
Yeah. So if you're going to say like, look, if you have no Electoral College system, now all you have to do is go to the big cities. You don't have to go to certain places.
That looks nice.
Then you should be against the way it is now, because they don't have to go to certain all the places. They go to certain places. I don't know if are you listening or what?
No, I'm listening. No, I'm just looking at the view too. So I'm doing 2 things at once. Boy, it looks beautiful.
All these things should go down.
Where are you guys located, if you don't mind me asking?
All the 5Gs.
No, they're in
Where's that?
Australia.
Oh, Australia. That's right. Okay.
That is awesome. That's beautiful.
And Australia,
They got to
what
be
do they do?
sites.
Do they count everyone's vote in Australia?
They make them vote in Australia. Isn't it a 90%
And this
turnout?
is the volcano.
Oh, sweet. I think they're on to another subject.
Oh, someone in the chat room, or who do you mean?
No, I was talking to who we're following here. This is Michael Brown now that we're on the field trip with. He's taking us on a tour.
Oh, okay.
No. I was listening to you, but I'm also watching the view of what's on screen right now. So.
By the way, no problem. By the way, if you like, man, if you guys are interested, you can feel free to say no. Obviously, I'd like to have you as a guest on my program. I got some topics.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. You want me to tell you what topics I have, because you may not be interested. Maybe I should tell you right now. Should I tell you?
No. Are you going to talk about whether or not there's extraterrestrials? It'd be like, we could talk about.
Well, we could do that too if you want, but that was not my topic now.
Go ahead.
I do talk about like the universe and space and aliens and all that too.
Sure.
All right, I got some topics now. Now, everyone listening, listen. You're gonna raise an eyebrow, all right? But don't judge me. You don't know my side of the story. If these guys go on my program, I'll explain the details then. All right. Here's some other topics. You already know about Michael Jordan fans being the worst sports fan. You already know about my take that I think in general Republicans are worse than Democrats. All right. 2 more topics. If you like them, great. If you don't like them, no hard feelings. First one. When you buy cheese, meat, ice cream, or pretty much anything that comes from an animal.
It's dairy.
Do you know the horrible things they do to the animals?
Antibiotics. They inject them with hormones. Yeah, they inject them with hormones. I could tell you're a vegan then at this point. Oh, that's good.
Are you vegan?
Well, I try to be. I fail a lot, but still, I try going plant-based a lot.
Oh,
I got
a newfound respect for you. I would never. I wouldn't have guessed you were. And based on some things that people were writing in the chat room when I came in, I would have not guessed you're vegan. Wow. That's okay. So
no. People don't understand lactose. That it's not meant for, well, just like gluten. Almost 2/3 of the world is intolerant towards it, and that not everyone's systems is made for hormone, because the stress, the hormone, the antibiotics, the steroids that are all injected into the byproduct, and not to mention the phthalates and the phthalates from the tubes that they stick in to extract the milk are not good, because the BPA's and the PFOA's that are in the plastics. Yep.
Right.
So there's that too.
To answer your question, actually, I'm not 100% vegan. But I'm close to
That's
it.
okay.
I'm vegetarian though.
No, that's still good enough. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so I think we're going to agree on the animal stuff. Okay, now one more topic. This is the one that I think raises a lot of eyebrows, but it shouldn't. There's nothing wrong with this topic. It's a normal topic. Here it
Terry?
is. Can you please tell me where in any religion, or where in science, or where in history, or where in common sense, just something that shows that it is a fact that all girls become women when they turn 18 then?
All girls become women at 18. So not everyone goes through puberty?
Not at 18.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Because a lot of men are immature. Because you figured, how long does it take for a man to stop being a man child if he's still living at home with mommy? So there is some truth to that.
Yeah, so basically, I'm against a lot of the age of consent laws, just so you know.
I got you. You know, but if you think about it, even today's millennials, if they're still living at home with mommy, aren't they still children because they're under the whatchamacallit? I guess under the I guess the household of the legal guardian.
You
So
know,
they're not quite mature yet.
maybe not, because some people, I'll give you an example. There's some people who stay with their parents and they play video games, they don't have a job, they don't drive a
Incels.
car and all that. They do a lot of kid
Yeah.
stuff. But there's a lot of people who live with their parents who have a job, who drive a car, who don't drink, don't smoke, get good grades. They help their parents around the house, they're respectful and all that. So I wouldn't just label everyone one way. It just depends. But if they are living with their parents, part of the reason they're living with their parents is because the law is treating them like a child.
No, I think some of it has to do with finances and being eyeballs in debt after college.
Yeah.
Okay, that happens too, you're right. But even when they turn 18, they still live with their parents and they still have debt in college and finance.
No, but at 18 though, they're getting into college. I'm talking about like even a college graduate, like today's late bloomers, or what's that? What was that movie? Failure to Launch. I don't know if he was wasn't he a mommy's daddy or no? What do you call that? Mama's boy. Wasn't that no? Am I thinking of the wrong movie? But Mama's boy. Mama's boy.
The point is based on what look at what the guy wrote in the chat room. I don't know if you guys read it. They wrote physical is different from mental maturity, but there's nowhere that says all girls become mentally mature at 18.
Oh, that is true. You
And
could
by
say
the way-
the same thing about guys too. Guys are
And
that
you know-
way too.
But you know what the difference with guys and girls? Girls actually mature faster than women. Like if you
Oh,
see,
yes, sir.
if you see,
Yes, sir. Oh, hey, what's
Oh,
up,
can you
man?
guys hear me? Hello?
No, that's okay. What's up, man? Oh, am I being too loud? Sorry if I'm being too loud. No, what's up? Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. Sure, sure.
Well, if you can hear me, man, if you ever want to go on my program, let me know, man. Well, thank you for having me on. Stay safe.
What's the link?
No. I got you. Unfortunately, I had some repairs in the truck, so I'm kind of broke right now. So I wish I could, but unfortunately, I'm kind of broke myself. I'm sorry. Yeah. Good luck to you. Yeah. Yeah. If I didn't have that truck repair, I'd something to help. But yeah, I'm real sorry, man. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good luck to you, man. All right.
Oops. Sorry about that. I just step out for a second. Sorry if whoops. I just step out for a second and come back. Oop. Is Michael Jordan back there, or whoops, did I lose him?
I think Yahweh's chasing me out.
Yeah, looks like it.
Let me see who's on here. Oh, Michael Jordan left. I wonder whether or not he was calling me and then I wasn't responding. Sorry about that, Jordan fan. Oops. I don't know. Yeah, because I had to step out there for just a quick second. Sorry about that, folks. I appreciate your guys' patience with that conversation. I know I left the rest of you guys out, and I do apologize for that. I have you on screen here for a reason, because I just appreciate that you're taking us with you on the ride. Yeah, thanks there, Trace. So, Michael Jordan fan, I'll be subscribing to your channel. I guess I'm just going to hang out here with the, whoops. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to rewind the video either. But my bad there. My bad. If I don't know if he was trying to call me out that I wasn't responding, then he was like, oh, I guess he's blowing me off. No. Jordan fan, I I don't know. There's got to be a shorter name to you. Yeah, I appreciate you being on the show and everything. I'm going to subscribe to your channel, try calling in. And my bad if for like the last 2 minutes you felt left out. Or if it kind of felt like I hung up on you. Be like, no. But for those of you, whoops, I don't know if what's his face? Milkshake is in there or not, but Milkshake,
I'm here.
thanks for being on there. Oh, what's up? What's up, Milkshake?
Is it Marjo?
Milkshake.
Yeah. Milkshake, Milkshake is that was our guest host there.
That's Marjo.
Milkshake? Marjo. I know Marjo. Yeah. I know Marjo. Marjo is a very polite person. Very polite. Yeah. So sorry about that, guys, if that
sure,
guest there was off-putting. Oh, God. Yeah, that's Marjo. I've talked to Marjo a handful of times or what have you, but yeah, thanks for putting up with that, Hector, and then Mr. Brown there. Yeah, it's interesting conversations, but I mean, if there's any kind of takeaway for that, at least he's vegan. I'm not saying that everyone should, and no, I'm not into everyone going plant-based or what have you. It's a dietary thing for me. Both my parents were type 2 diabetics. And, well, it's a long story. I'll save that for another day, another time as to my history with meat or what have you. But I don't guilt you for eating the chicken. I'll probably have chicken tomorrow. I don't care. That chicken looked good. I almost wanted some of that chicken myself. It just, if I ever make my way out to Australia, if I ever does. But I don't know whether or not flying to Australia requires a vaccine or not. I don't know. Seriously, still? Oh, good God! You still need those?
We can't leave this country. We can't leave this country because we need to vaccinate it.
Well, that's what they're saying.
It means you can't travel. Then it sounds like you can't travel. It'd be like, oh my God. Be like, oh, that's got to be torture. I'm sorry about that. I thought I've seen some concerts there in Australia. I don't know. I guess was everyone who goes to a concert have to get injected? It'd be like, oh, good God. Be like, if that's the case, that sucks.
Jeez. Even the tennis player couldn't play tennis. Did you remember?
Oh, Djokovic, yes.
He couldn't even play tennis.
Yeah, and they send him.
Yeah.
Assholes.
They deported him after 4 days. I said, this is a human rights violation. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. And I'm sure that country of Serbia wasn't happy about that too. Hold on, I might have to come back in to come out. Oh, okay, there we go. Enters. Okay, there we go. So Hector in the room. Sorry about that, Hector. Or Milkshake, thanks for still being with us here. Yeah. So I wonder where we're going to now. There's a reason why I have you guys on full screen to be like, wow, they're taking us with us sightseeing or something. Yeah.
Well, we take is the rum factory, Bundaberg rum factory. Then we took us down to Bundaberg ginger factory.
And then the hummock.
Then we took it down a hummock, the lookout.
Which is.
I love ginger. Ginger's very healthy for you. That and cinnamon. I recommend Ceylon cinnamon, but I have something called Saigon cinnamon. It is so, boy, is that sweet. But those are the two spices there. Turmeric, yeah, ginger, yeah, that's good stuff right there. The ginger spice. So I think that's all lifted now. To travel, we still have many mandates. Oh my God. It means I can't visit Australia then. That sucks.
Like they bring the new law up, you can spend more than 10 grand now.
Oh my God. The one thing about one of the things I think that the dictator in chief wanted to do with us last year is that he wanted any transaction among the banks over $600 to be monitored. I'd be like, in that case, just monitor everything and just be like, holy God. Well, I'm sorry that your financial institutions in your country are going to go through what they're. Oh my God. Oh. Sounds like a bank holiday.
$10,000, you can get 2 years jail.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's all lifted now. Just highlighting Tracy's comment there. No, those are nice looking roads. I'm gonna say of where we're traveling right now. I'm not used to seeing traveling on the left side of the road. Sorry, I'm here in the States. They make right-handed turns. Yeah.
On the back of the bumpy roads.
Got some wide shoulders there.
And was all underwater, this place. All this was underwater. See
During the
traffic lights
flood?
flood, yeah, the water.
Floods.
And you see the service station there? It's coming up on the right hand side now. That was underwater.
Sure. Oh my God.
The petrol is $1.51.5.
$55.5.
The diesel is $1.94.
It's not bad. Are you guys doing the sanctions against Russia? Is that why the fuel out there is kind of? It's a city center. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
their
what that
excuse.
is to gallons. Toyota. Yeah, I bet you Australia is like the EU. Anything that they do, they follow along with it. So I know that Australia is also part of the monarchy, so they must have celebrated the funeral. Well, I shouldn't say celebrate. They commemorated the Queen. The city center. Oh, cool.
Yeah, we tried, but they also had protests against the Queen. Also, big protests.
4 liter to a gallon. Okay. Oh, thank you. That's a liter, 4 liter to a gallon. Okay, I guess that would be expensive then. Thank you there, Trace. As far as see, here in the States we go off gallons, liters. Yeah, we're not on the metric system like the rest of you folk in the rest of the world. Yes, 4 liters to the gallon. Good to know. Thank you for that, because I can't go on Google. I can't leave this browser I'm on right now. Oh, that looks nice. That's a beautiful day out there.
29 degrees.
Oh, so I take it that's Celsius. That'd be near 90. That's kind of what it is out here. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, the United States. We don't celebrate too much of that monarchy stuff. They do in Canada. Yes, they were a colony. Yeah. Oh, man.
Also, all the Commonwealth countries owned by Prince Big Ears, yeah? King.
Pretty much. Was it King Charles now? Yeah. I think he rolled out the Great Reset, if I'm not mistaken. It'd be like, I don't know about this guy now.
He's high the WEF.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured he's got to be a disciple for the forum and be like, oh, I don't know about this guy. Definitely don't know about that guy. It would be bad news.
You're going to be worse off when he's properly in.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I wonder how many little kids going to jump out of the palace now.
All I remember is that Prince Andrew was part of the Epstein scheme, so I don't know about that. Ugh. Yeah. Looks like you're at a grocery store or something.
Yeah, that's the army shop there. You can't get nothing known to knives and ammos.
Oh, nice. And there's the bank. It's all clean there. Love seeing those palm trees.
Yeah,
love
Yeah,
it.
just going down, you can't see the
LA.
cars.
Mm.
All that metal things. They should cut that grass over there. You can't see the cars coming through that way.
Yeah.
Stupid idea.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's an obstruction right there. You guys also have roundabouts too? I figured
Yeah.
that was a London thing.
They're going straight.
Go, go.
Hmm.
No, go on.
Boy, it looks like a beautiful day out there. You said 29 Celsius. Let me guess. That's like near 90, something like that. I guess 90 Fahrenheit. Sorry. Here in the States, we go off Fahrenheit.
29.
Nice. That's how it was out here. It was beautiful. Yeah, they sure like their minivans.
Yeah.
That's not a Pontiac Aztec now, is it? No, it can't be. It's a discontinued vehicle.
Someone was wearing a mask.
Oh, you guys still do that there? Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people.
They wear it out. They wear it while driving. Feel like, oh my God. Like, really? Hold on. While you're doing that, I'm gonna brush my teeth. Give me 2 minutes. All right, Hector, take over. I'm gonna mute myself.
Go.
Yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth. I have the electric toothbrush because my dentist told me that I get more strokes that way.
Yeah.
So give me like 2 minutes,
Okay.
and then I'll come right back. All right, fill in the role, Hector.
All
Or
right.
Milkshake.
Now we're going to listen to Hector's squeaky chair.
Mr. Squeaky.
Police beat.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I got you guys in full screen now. Okay, tell me where's everything at, because I'm lost.
We're up the Bourbon Street, Main Street.
Oh, the main street. Okay. Wow,
That was
the
just
light pole.
Bourbon Street.
Hmm. Oh, I see. Another roundabout? Oh.
Yeah, Bundaberg's full of roundabouts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Post office there, right there.
The main post office.
It's an old
I
building.
see.
Look at that, 5G's everywhere at the back of it there too. Look at that. Look at that. There's tons of it now.
Hmm.
I've never seen that one, have you?
Nope. Never used to be there.
No, must be new. I've seen that much 5Gs in Bundaberg. I can't believe it. I haven't seen it before.
Oh, look at those light poles. Oh, boy.
Bundaberg City Council got scammed
Oh, I see.
with the hackers. Hackers scammed them.
Like them.
Same street?
Same street, yeah.
Yeah. Goes for a while.
Oh.
Then it goes to Kelvin.
I never seen Australia like that.
That's a red rooster we just ate. Red rooster.
Oh,
Go straight up and back.
They're not spraying today, eh? Not chemtrails today.
yeah, that's right.
They've been doing it more at night time now.
Yeah, they're doing it at night time as well as if it's clouded, they're doing it over the top of the cloud that you can't see 'em.
Oh,
See if the people get kicked out.
Eh?
Go and see if the people, the homeless people.
Oh, you want to see the homeless people there?
Well, see if they've been removed.
Oh yeah, we go and see the homeless people past the airport. They've been kicked out because the cops warned them to get the F out.
oh,
They will be there.
Well, people camp there, like caravans and everything go there. I can't see.
now we're turning. Oh, okay.
I didn't see the club just beyond the thing there, right?
Hmm.
A couple of weeks ago, right? On this right here, this guy doing chicken with the cars.
Mm.
Just missed our mirror.
Oh,
Coppers. Have the finger.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, this is beautiful.
hey.
Looks like we just left that little shopping plaza.
Yeah.
Cool. That's so cool. This turned into a panel into like a tour now. We're basically, it feels like I'm restreaming someone else's live stream now. That's awesome. I like this. Hector and I can comment like, you know, those trees or whatever. You're like, oh, cool. These are nice looking trees.
This is Dead Center in Bundaberg here on the right hand side there.
Ah, cool.
Right.
Graveyard.
Cemetery.
Hmm.
Do you know roughly how many people died there?
How many?
All of them.
200? Huh?
Wow.
How many?
All of them.
You said it wrong.
Yeah.
What did I say wrong? Yeah, we gone to the where the homeless people are. I think
Some of them.
I think they kicked out of there.
Yeah.
They there or not?
They were trying to move them along. They're homeless. They can't even get a house.
Yeah. That reminds me of the time I went to Victoria, British Columbia. So instead of homeless people, I think they just sent them out of their way. So it yeah. Trace Cooper comments. It's a nice, clean city. Oops. Uh-oh. Hope we didn't lose him. Oh, there we go.
That's a Bundaberg Airport there.
Oh, cool.
Planes
Is it a
going up.
private airport or is it commercial? Is it like for public flights or is it just a... Okay.
There's lots of people gone, but there is still people here.
Yeah, there's most of them got kicked out, I think.
There's still a fair few here though.
Watch the car,
This is one of the areas where the homeless people been staying. Because you've got your toilets here. See, look at that, all that set up. They're all, that's homeless.
Man.
Over there, look, people in just freaking
Tents.
Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry to see that. Ooh. They use public parks. Ugh.
There was lots more.
Ugh. You want to see lots more? You got to visit Seattle or Portland here in the States. Oof. Oh, I hear grim stories about there. Oof. Pretty much anywhere in any major city in California.
Yeah.
Just look at this big setup.
Yeah, a big setup there.
Yeah, so they're definitely homeless.
Oh.
Wow. Poor buggers. Even there.
Is that this one here was on the news?
Yeah, I think it was.
That one was on the news. They want to kick
You're on
him
the
out.
news? Huh.
Yeah, he was. That caravan was on the news. They tried to kick him out.
Tried to kick him out.
He's
and,
old too.
He just had surgery too.
He just done a heart surgery and whatever. He still lives there now.
Look at this one. This is set up as.
Yeah, Karen. Oh, that sucks.
That.
Wow, man.
Because
that.
there is nowhere to stay.
Even underneath the thing there, the tent there.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was way more. There is a lot more.
Lot gone, but still some there, you know?
He's in the swag, that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to see that.
Man, it's horrible. See, they need to do something with this bloody housing.
Is homelessness a serious problem out there, or is it just beginning?
It's been going on for the last couple of years. Really badly.
It's going to get worse, though. What the Premier said, Queensland Premier said, if you're homeless, you can find a house,
A vacant house,
kick the door in and live in there.
and claim squatters' rights. That's what the Queensland government has done. Now that is pathetic.
You mean just like claim squatting? Oh my God, they legalize squatting then.
Yeah, which is strange. That was the Queensland government that said that here in Australia.
Means they decriminalize trespassing. That's not good.
Like, people can walk into your house and live in your garage. You can't
No,
open
that's
house.
if that comes in, which is called the purge.
Oh my God. Yeah. Huh. Oh.
Apparently, they're trying to pass that over in America. The purge.
No, it's already began. Actually, began last year when during the installment of the guy that I was bashing about a half an hour ago. But no, what it is that as far as like the squatting laws here in the States is that, I mean, one of the things, obviously, there's kind of twofold when you look at it. When you see these big tech companies trying to like make a difference in gentrifying neighborhoods, I said that's not improving it. That's just kicking out all the homeless people by pricing them out. Gentrification, where you find the yoga studios and Starbucks is at. So now the homeless people are kicked to the curb to the next suburb over. And what happens at that point is that, like well, in the state, I'll use one example, San Jose, that's right there in Big Tech Alley, is that a whole bunch of homeless people, are kicked to the curb or sent somewhere else, and it just prices a whole bunch of people out. Not everyone homeless is worse off to do. Some of them actually do have jobs. And so, even places like Portland or Seattle, it's like, well, not everyone homeless is that way. It's just some people actually work. And I'm surprised. No. You know what it is that it's BlackRock and Bill Gates buying up all of this land and property, and just just for any kind of hope for residential aid, I guess, as it were, and just trying to help house the homeless people or what have you. And it's just like, especially, oh yeah, China's one that buys up land, but they're actually buying up farmland for surveillance, for surveillance set up near military bases. So
China bought land in USA.
Yeah, which is really scary.
North
Very
Dakota,
scary.
I think.
Yeah, it's up in North Dakota. Yep,
Yep.
that's where it is. Scary stuff. So they're basically just gonna. I mean, it's like I owned a Huawei phone once or whatever, and I left it in the charger overnight, and then it stopped working. I said, this thing sucks. I said it wouldn't surprise me if everything about this was they data mined everything I did and sent it back to Beijing. You're like, so I'm just taking a drink. That's what that swallowing is. Yeah. And houses, heaps and lands, huh?
Well, what they do now over here is if you want to rent a place, you go to see a real estate or whatever,
Sure.
and it's a bidding. It's a bidding. Whoever pays the highest bid gets the house.
Yeah, which is
It's auctioned?
It's like auction now.
yeah, which is ridiculous.
Why is it auction? I mean, auction is what you do in a foreclosure, or just a property that no one else wants. I mean, then you could do an auction. But
Because the real estate about to rip off more people, obviously.
Oh my God. I said, why is it auction then? It's like, in that case, the only winner that comes out of that is a seller. You're like, that sucks.
Oh, this is to rent a home.
There's our water. Oof. I thought water was a nationalized thing, or I thought that was a public utility water company. I mean, I understand the difference between like socialism and like socialized police force or fire department. But if you're gonna just not socialize. If you're going to privatize a public utility like electricity or water, plumbing, or garbage collection, that just raises the price up. It's just like, that's what happened to us in Texas last year with ERCOT, the electric company, or for those of you living in California, that's what happened with Enron back in 2000. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have a public utility owned by a private corporation. That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's bad news. And that's where I think that, that's when you want to like socialize it or have it as a public need, because it's for everyone, not for those who could afford it. And I guess maybe that's what my Canadian neighbors say about healthcare, because it's in this country, in the States, it's pay or die. It's not universal single payer. It'd be nice to. I'd like to. I mean, anytime I look to politicians, I say, can I be on the same healthcare plan as you? But if that's not the case, why can't politicians be on the same private healthcare plan as us then? Why do they get their own set? I just never understood that. Not buy. Not for rentals. Oh. You know what I would do there, Trace, is that I would just stay at an Airbnb like forever. I'd be like, well, as long as you're not going to up the rental price on me, I might as well just stay here for good. I'll just do an Airbnb and keep staying. Because I think here in the States, after you stay at a certain place for a while, you're counted as an actual resident of that address. You're like, I'm grandfathered in. How about it?
Well, what the government trying to do in Australia is they're using the chemtrail, weather changing, and we could get all flooded, lose houses, then we end up homeless.
Oh my God. What's happening in this country is that, as I said, you have a lot of these big tech companies coming in, and then they're just buying up neighborhoods, supposedly in rundown areas, but it's just gentrification. I've seen it before. I used to live in a major city, but what it is that they'll just renovate a really rundown neighborhood and then just suburbanize it, or just basically turn it into like some yuppie center where you'll have your Apple Store, your Starbucks, your whole paycheck. And then as far as the people who used to be able to afford to live there will be priced out. And they'll have to look elsewhere for affordability. I mean, it just really bloats the rent price. Whoops. Even out of office.
There's an echo.
There's an echo.
Oh. Hopefully not me.
Oh, yep. I'll jump out anyway. It's going to cut off soon anyway.
You got to go. It was really cool watching you like this, man. I do appreciate. And again, thank you for being so patient with the previous guest that was on between me and him. So thank you for that. But yeah, at least we had you to watch.
I'll jump in the chat.
Well, thank you much. Yeah, this has been fun watching you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys. Jumping
Yeah.
out.
It has been a pleasure. Have a good day, man. Red Rooster and everything. Hector, it's your turn.
My turn.
You still with us, Hector?
Yep.
Oh man, yeah. I appreciate your patience with me. As far as the previous guest that was on, he jumped off. It's not in the chat anymore. But anywho, appreciate you being patient with that. I'll probably sub and maybe go on his stream or what have you. But you remember I was ready to go, like. I was basically doing a countdown of ready to end the show, and then all of a sudden,
yeah,
I guess. Oh my God, huh? I mean, I obviously went an hour and a half longer than I wanted to, or expected to rather. So, ain't that something, man? Last minute, and then Arizona Wendy, I'll get back to you, but oops. But I guess at this point, if nothing really happens between, I mean, if you got something else to do, you want to do, Hector, I'll try
really.
I'll try to end the hour. So I'm going to give myself 13 minutes. Basically, give myself 13 minutes. I mean, that's what I did last time. Because when I had you co-host, you're like, man, how long do I have to keep doing this for? To be honest with you, man, I was actually counting down to the end of the hour, and then all of a sudden we got guests. I was like, oh, cool. So, yeah, this is just pretty random. I mean, I don't know when I'll be on. I'll probably, no, you know what? Yeah, I should tell you what's going on with me because I don't have the feature. Tomorrow I'm going to be on Rumble. I don't know if you have a Rumble account. I might sign up for one.
Yeah,
because the account that I have is garbage. But anyway, I'm going to sign up for Rumble tomorrow.
Okay.
And see Freedom Jeffrey at the rally. Now, I don't know what time he's starting. I don't know what time. Well, the speech is probably always at the same bad time, same bad channel, like 7.
Yeah, around there.
So this is the first time that Trump's going to have his rally while, I don't know, going through that bullshit thing with New York State. But, yeah, whoops. Looks like still nothing from Canberra. Okay. So I want to thank for him taking us on a ride. That was nice of him.
Yeah.
He took us on a stroll there. That was so cool. Showing us his chicken. Like his morning meal. That was good. Like a weird, eh? So yeah. Andy brought the missus with him too, so he had like a co-pilot. That was so cool. So I'm gonna be on Rumble. because in case you're wondering where Freedom Jeffrey has actually been, he's actually suspended right now on YouTube
Oh.
here. Such BS. So I'll be catching him tomorrow on Rumble. I don't know what time he's going to start, what have you. But I've been on Rumble a few times. Yeah, Trace. The chat feature is so different than here because with this chat feature, in Rumble there's no moderators.
Yeah,
The other
right.
thing about Rumble is that I don't know, the chat feature looks really different. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I don't know if you could really do Rumble with StreamYard. I've never tried that. Well, no, you got to pay $10 a month. Get that. So,
Yeah, it's probably different.
what's up?
That's probably different. I never seen that.
It's like $10 if you want a live stream. It's $10. I mean, anytime that you charge, you're gonna have to start fundraising for yourself. Then I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I don't do that. I don't know what time Jeffrey's starting tomorrow with his live stream or what have you. Because that last stream he did, the one where he was in Ohio, that was a strike. It'd be like a strike for showing a rally.
What?
So, yeah, that's scrooching for you.
Man.
Yeah, definitely want to thank Trace for coffee time. Tracy, how do you drink your coffee? Do you drink it ice or hot? Do you drink it black? Do you drink it decaf? Do you drink it? What kind of creamer do you use? Do you use dairy, non-dairy? Feel free to chime in there. Yeah.
Coffee time.
Yeah. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes to the end of the show. Or actually, I could try wrapping it up in the next 4. But yeah, I want to thank Trace for being in the chat with us here. Thank you for sticking with us the whole time. Arizona Wendy, I saw you a little bit, then you went off. I'll hop on your painting chat or your painting panel in a second. Yeah, definitely with Michael Jordan's fan. I gotta definitely sub, and then see what he got going on, and then get some interaction going with him. So we could talk about veganism. You don't have to talk about politics, just because obviously that's gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
But him and I could talk about the Great Reset and about eating bugs and crickets and chitons and yeah, see how he feels about eating crickets, which I find to be well, like veganism, you're eating an animal. Okay, you're being an insectivore, so that's a form of animal cruelty. I tried eating cricket protein powder once. I guess.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, it didn't taste like much of anything. It was like tastes like cardboard. So it's just like, yeah, crickets. When other animals eat crickets, their digestive system can handle it, not us humans. Like, let me give you an example. The last time that you ate like a lobster or a crab, you don't eat its shell. That's what it's like eating crickets, is that you're grinding up that shell. And it's like, ugh. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, supposed to storm later. Oh, that stinks. Yeah. Michael Jordan fans. Interesting. I don't know if he's still watching, just not in the chat room. But anyway, Michael Jordan fans do appreciate it. At least it was, well, actually, we would have just watched him. We would have watched Michael Brown just driving. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. He took us with him on a trip.
Yeah.
Again, it just felt like I was, put me on screen. Oops. Put me back on screen. No, you can't see me, I guess. I'll just put that back up then.
There you
All
go.
right, I'm back. I figured I didn't want to keep you on the spot like that, Hector. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up in a couple minutes. But thank you to all who participated, especially you, Tracy, especially you, Mr. Brown, of how you took us on a trip with you, and you started off with the morning meal. That was good. Oh, it looks so delish. I'm jealous now. I'm jealous of what he had. He showed us at the beginning and be like, oh my God. Be like, eh. So, oops. Bugs. Before I eat crickets, be veggie. Yeah, you might as well. I mean, there's nothing vegan about eating bugs, by the way, because it's still a living, breathing thing. And people are going to argue with me and saying, well, aren't plants living and breathing? Yeah, but they don't have a central nervous system. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, I mean, uh, for example, of what I had for dinner tonight was just fruits and vegetables. That's it. So I know, pretty boring, pretty plain, whatever. So I don't know if that makes me a fruitarian or a vegetarian. It makes me, I don't know, vegan, whatever. Vegan wannabe. So I'm just vegetarian. I try to define myself as plant-based keto. So yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But,
well.
yeah. So anyway, folks, I want to thank you. 2 hours, 50 minutes. Holy God. Wow.
2 hours. No, it's 50, 2 hours, 50 minutes.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, that's what I said, 50. Unless
Yeah.
you want to try to do something for the next 10 minutes and then just make it 3.
I can make my chair make noise.
Oh, yeah. Guess we could do that. Let's go another 10 minutes. Because I think, was I going off that clock? Yeah, I was going off that clock, not the 5 minutes till. Yeah. We call you a wombat. Eats roots and leaves, no joke. No, you would just call me a rabbit then, Tracy. You would just call me a rabbit or a gerbil. You're like, eh, man.
Oh, boy.
So what do you got going on tomorrow there? What's the plan with you? How's your TGIF going to be?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no work.
Do you work all day or is it just?
Just part-time.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Do you have a second job or is that the only job?
I got a second job.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister.
I totally didn't realize that with the chair. I'd be like, oh, so that's what that was meant for. Okay. Yeah. What kind of chair is it, by the way? I guess if you want to describe what kind of chair you got going. Is that a rocking chair? Is it a swivel chair with the wheels on the bottom?
Yeah, it's one of those desk chairs.
Nice.
My friend bought it for me.
Yeah. It's awfully nice.
It's all right. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
How long have you had the chair for?
Oh, like about, let's see, 3? No. It had to be like 6 months.
Oh, not even a year. That thing's young.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, TP for Freedom? TP for Freedom's in the Heezy for Sheezy. So, TP for Freedom, I'm just spending the last 7 minutes of the show just to thank everyone for being on. And I guess the way that I kind of do the show is that I think I just play it hour by hour. And Trace Cooper's in the Heezy. Obviously, she's been tagging along with us here. We had a Michael Brown who actually took us on a field trip with him, and it looked really fun. He started his morning meal with what we have over here is KFC chicken. They have something called Red Rooster. So I'm like, cool. Have a great evening. You too there. TP for Freedom. TP for Freedom. Touch base with them. So that was pretty cool. TP for Freedom to just swing on by. It's cool beans, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of people just come by, leave, go.
Yeah. They tag along. They say hello. What have you. Kind of pretty boring for Thursday night. I thought there'd be a lot more action, but I guess not.
Some
Can't
days
be.
you like that.
Yeah.
Some
TV.
days.
Yeah, Trace Cooper never answered the question about how she likes her coffee. See out here where I'm at right now, it's like
Yeah.
85 outside. I can't have hot coffee. It's just it's out of season. Okay,
Yeah,
it's like
iced
it's like
coffee.
eating soup. Yeah, iced coffee. Yeah, do iced coffee. Do
Yeah.
that. I'll just do iced coffee, man. You know who has good kick-ass iced coffee is Dunkin', man. Dunkin' is our
yeah.
Tim Hortons. Yeah, for reals. That place got it going on, man. Mm.
Yes, I tried McDonald's. It's not the same as the Dunkin' one.
No, McDonald, it's not as big. Oh, is that your phone?
Yeah.
You got to go?
No, just my alarm.
Oh, do you have to get ready for work? Oh, you're never will.
Let's
I shoot it.
see.
Do you have to go? I mean, if you have to go, man, I'm just gonna wrap it up right here. Yeah.
It's just my alarm keep me on my toes.
Oh, I mean, if you gotta go, just let me know. All right, we got 5 minutes left of the show here. I'm just saying my. I know this is like a long. There's like closing credits to a show. I missed it. Strong with milk, no sugar. Wonder what kind of milk. Do you do almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, non-fat dairy milk, skim milk, 2% milk?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fancy cappuccino maker.
Yeah. In local guys. I might do that tomorrow. TV for Freedom. There's a barbecue joint by me. Fast food. Yes. Yeah, fast food ain't good for you. I'm hooked on it, man. Cappuccino maker, 12 midday cows. All right, so she does the dairy then. So I don't know if she does skim milk. Does she do vitamin? Does she do 2%? Does she do whole fat? Does she do no fat? There's different variations of it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's what's that one with vitamin D? What other milk? Chocolate milk?
Yeah,
Yeah, with creamer in it.
there's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of different types of milk.
Yeah. It's a lot of milk. Oops. I got noise
Yeah.
going on back there. And cows. Hopefully they're grass-fed cows.
Yeah,
Because I don't think cows aren't meant to eat soy and corn and oats. They eat grass.
Just right.
Yeah. That's all they eat. Wait, is it noon? All right. No, Trace just gave her time away. So it's noon, midday, $12. What is that, noon or $12 midday? 3. I can't believe 15 hours ahead.
Hmm.
Farm fresh. Yeah, that's TP for Freedom. So there, as I was just to address TP for Freedom, yeah, there's a barbecue joint, not within walking distance of here. So I'll see what they got going on. Yeah, fast food. Yeah, grass fed, mainly here. Grass fed.
Hmm.
That's what cows do. Cows basically eat grass,
That's
lick
what they're
salt,
meant to be.
drink water. None of this oats, corn, which is GMO, soy,
Yeah.
GMO. It's like, yeah, or soy milk. There's also soy milk too. I totally didn't realize that. 12 p.m. Friday, so 15 hours. Oh, no, wait. Mine Eastern time? Shoot, I don't know what time zone I'm in. Man, I forget the time zone. Post the link. Yeah. Go ahead, post the link. I should post the link. Is it 21? Yeah, 15 hours ahead. Wow. Support those businesses. I've done a few live streams before where I've supported it. So I gotta see what link. So the 15 hours ahead. This is Central Standard Time where I'm at now. You're on Mountain. So to you it's like 16. So post the link. Anyway, man, we got the last 20 seconds of the show. I want to thank you for being on the show with us here, Hector.
No
or I'm sorry,
problem.
I should cut. I don't know why our name tags aren't showing, but anyway,
Yeah,
you notice that our name tags aren't showing.
yeah, that's right.
Oops.
That's what I noticed.
Lose you, Hector.
Now I'm here.
Anywho, man, we're at the 3-hour mark. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, putting up with me, and some of the things that might have gone on tonight. But it's at the 3-hour mark here. I'll see about picking it up tomorrow, depending on when I wake up. But again, I might be in Freedom Joffrey's Rumble chat there at the Trump rally. So again, thank you, folks, for tonight. I love y'all. I'm gonna subscribe to you all too. So you all have a good night.
Okay.